Thank you for listening to another episode of Tunnel Vision Podcast. I'm Mario Doremus.
I'm Eric.
Buckeye be in the building. Let's get it.
We got a lot to cover today. College football is coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen.
Sad to say. Sad to say. It's been ended for me, though. So, I enjoy watching what's going on, but, it's it ended on, New Year's Eve for me, by the way.
So you didn't tune into the games last week?
I said I watch it.
Okay, then. Yeah, so it didn't
my
end
heart of
for you.
hearts.
Yeah, your team
I'm
is out.
no longer invested.
Yeah, your team is out. Don't mean that college football is over.
So you
love the sport.
I guess you was sad that you was no longer invested.
Yeah, in a way, because I ain't going to hold you. I'm torn because, it's good to watch the games now, not being stressed. But then also, it's like, I miss that stress too. You know what I'm saying? Being invested, and it's like, damn, like, I can't, yell and scream at the TV like I want to no more.
Well, I'll say as an Ohio State fan, I am glad that we're not playing right now. If all of this shit would have happened after a natty, I think, it's already frustrating enough to go on Twitter and see that, or X that and Instagram for that matter, that fans are just overreacting so quickly. Now they trying to kind of pumping their brakes a little bit more. But like, if that would have happened when the portal had just opened, I mean, it had already been open. Nah, bro, I kind of would have been a little tight. As Ohio State up to probably like 30-something plus players this hit the portal. You kind of would get a little tight about that. So in my opinion, I kind of glad that it happened the way it happened, to be honest. So I would love a natty, but like, there's no way these two teams can build their roster after this national championship.
All right. Well, I mean, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I think if we were still in it, I think you still might have had the same amount of players, but I think certain players probably would have stayed.
But my point is a lot of these dudes that we got over the past couple of weeks will be gone.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
I thought so, more or less talking about the players that was leaving.
No.
Okay, so the players.
Most of the guys that left, and I think I've said it before. Like, them dudes, they weren't important.
Yeah,
facts.
No, but we can talk about the transfer portal here shortly. Yeah. But first, I wanted to dive in and talk about the games that happened this past weekend. Indiana in a rematch against Oregon. Sheesh. And going into it, I thought that it would be more competitive than it was. Because I thought maybe Dan Landon would have learned something from the first game and took something away from that loss at home.
But you did pick IU, right?
Yeah, I picked Indiana.
I thought you did. Yeah.
But I see what he's saying, though. He thought it would have been competitive.
It will be competitive, but I mean, like I said last week, and I stand on it again, bro. Like, you got to give respect to Indiana, bro. Like, Indiana is done things that is out of the norm right now.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
We're talking about an Indiana team who's still undefeated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We talking about a team who has now shown they beat a team the week before, right? Mm-hmm. When all of the other teams that had a layover lost.
That's correct.
Then they turn around and come back again and they play Oregon for the second time. Debunk the beating the team. It's hard to beat a team twice in 1 year. Like, that's why I'm on the road to like I know I'm going early, but Indiana's gonna win the natty, bro. The way everything's lining up, bro. I think it's just is destined for them to do, bro.
No, I agree. I mean, I wouldn't say out of the norm.
A Heisman Trophy coming from Indiana. Come on, bro. Like, these are things that a lot of people didn't think would happen in Indiana that's happening in Indiana. And then they hit the portal and get players while they're chasing a natty. Did they hit the portal and get a lot of players? No, but I think they hit the portal and got the guys that I think that can help them continue to be competitive next season.
But that's why I think ultimately you got to give credit to the coaching staff, bro. They they ahead of the game with everybody. They know how to work the portal. They're a well-coached team, and they all come together as one, bro. And ultimately, that's what's showing.
And if I'm not mistaken, they just got a 4-star recruit from Taft.
Yeah, they did. Athlete. No, pause. He's transferred to Princeton now.
Okay.
He's at Princeton now. Yeah, it's your alma mater.
Okay.
But yeah, he's at the P now, bro.
Yeah. We'll see how long that lasts, but
I mean, yeah, you never know. In this day and age of college football, we never know.
Yeah, but that still goes to show you what they've been doing and what they've been accomplishing. But yeah, kudos to them, man. I definitely had to got humbled for sure. Some humble pie with IU, and I gotta give them props, man. They definitely handling their business.
But how do y'all feel about IU? I mean, like you said, they did build it in a unconventional way, which is, I mean, they're, if I'm not mistaken, the oldest team in college football.
Yeah, I mean,
on average, anyway.
The reality is, they did what Colorado wanted to do and perfected it.
Why you say Colorado, though?
Because outside of Indiana, maybe 2 to 3 other teams, those are the only teams that really have hit the portal big in the past 3 years. Like the roster that Indiana has today wasn't there last year. The roster that Indiana had last year wasn't there the year before last. There hasn't been that many teams who have built their program off the portal, and they're one of them. Okay. So that's why I'm saying, like, when people was talking about Colorado and Prime and them hitting the portal, when Prime got there, he unloaded that roster and reloaded that roster ASAP.
And they're about to lose the tackle.
Yes.
He was the former
number one tackle in the country.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, like, if that's what Prime was trying to do, I think, hey, Sig just took it to a whole nother level, bro, and perfected it, bro.
They're ahead of the curve. They was able to bring in the guys and, you know what I'm saying, mold them, and shit. Getting what we see, man. Like,
and let's go. And going back to the game real quickly, though, like, I think this is why, Mario, I kind of was. You made a comment last week, and you were like, "Man, Oregon's used to the lights, right?"
Which I stand by that.
And I get that they played in some big games, and I don't take nothing away from that. But the reality is they ain't won the big games when it count.
Which is also true.
2 years in a row getting smoked in the playoffs, bro.
Dan Lanning.
He what I call the used car salesman. He's a great used car salesman. He gonna get all the guys there, but I don't think he could ever take Oregon to the heights of winning a national championship.
Ever?
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, I
don't
think so either.
Listen, bro. What does it do to your mental to get smoked 2 years in a row in the playoffs, bro?
So let me ask you a question. Do you believe that Dan Lanning is a top 5 coach in college football?
He might be, but that don't mean he can win a big game.
Yeah, bro.
Tell me a top 5 coach in any professional league that can't win a big game.
Mike Tomlin.
You don't think Mike Tomlin has won a Super Bowl?
Yeah, don't say. You can't say Mike Tomlin.
You can't say he can't win a big game because he's won a Super Bowl.
Mario, Mike Tomlin has lost 7 straight playoff games.
That doesn't mean he can't win the big. That doesn't mean he can't win a big game.
You mean to tell me that
did he or did he not just win a big game in the final week of the season?
The final week of the season. I'm talking
for the division.
Again, bro.
For the division. Is that not a big game?
That is.
That's a big game because he had to get to the playoffs in some way.
But I don't think that's a good comparison, bro.
It is. Because here we go. Hold on. Here we go again. Here we go again. You said the same shit about Oregon. And I kept saying, yeah, Oregon's played some big games in the regular season. Who cares? It matters in the playoffs, bro. That's when it matters.
Okay.
It's cool to get to the playoffs. That's fine and dandy.
But to say he can't win a big game when he's won a Super Bowl is crazy.
Yeah,
How long ago was that?
It doesn't matter. He's won the biggest fucking game in the NFL, bro.
And hasn't won a playoff game in a while, bro.
But it's a lot of factors that goes into
bro.
that. You can't just single him out.
But I'm just saying he's one. I'm not just saying I'm not just pointing him as the exact example, but he's one. He's one of John Harbaugh. One.
Okay, and all right. So would you consider John Harbaugh a top 5 coach in the NFL?
One could consider him one.
Okay, dude,
but he hasn't won the big games.
He's won the Super Bowl.
Bro, you caught up in 10, 15 years ago. Nobody cares what you did 10, 15 years ago, bro.
Who's a veteran coach, I guess, that hasn't really won a Super Bowl,
like
NFL or college.
The reality is this. The reality is this. Nobody cares how many Super Bowls Bill Belichick has won. What have you done lately?
But nobody would ever.
You can't knock and say, oh, he can't win the big one.
So you would take more I would say this. I would take more coaches right now in the NFL over Bill Belichick.
Right now?
Yes.
In today's game, yes, because I think I believe football has. I believe that the NFL game has passed his level of or his style of coaching.
There you go.
I think that
ain't just NFL.
Football in general.
Right.
Because Andy Reid about to be in the same boat.
But that's the thing.
I don't agree. I don't
agree with that. That's too early to say. He just went to the Super Bowl last year. But he didn't win, but
thank you.
He came off of winning back-to-back before that.
That's cool.
That's in a 5-year span. We're talking about John.
He's been to 5 Super Bowls in 7 years, bro.
Right. We're talking about Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh, who hadn't been to a Super Bowl. No, how long has they been to a Super Bowl?
Since who?
Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh, bro.
Shit, it's been.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not worried about that natty no more, bro. Or that Super Bowl that they won. That's old. Niggas ain't even in the league that played on their Super Bowl teams, bro.
But it has to do also with personnel, bro. You can't.
It happens everywhere.
You can't sit here and say that Pittsburgh Steelers have legitimately put out a great team that you thought was a threat to win the Super Bowl.
But doesn't the personnel? But doesn't the personnel matter in college? But doesn't the personnel matter in college too?
No, absolutely.
So that ain't. I don't want to hear that either.
But no, I was saying the comparison of Dan Lanning and Mike Tomlin. I'm not knocking your point.
That's what
I agree with your point, but to compare Mike Tomlin to Dan Lanning,
I'm not saying it. I'm not looking at it from talent. Like they're good coaches. Mario said, "Is there good coaches that haven't been winning big?
Haven't won a big game?
And I mean, they have in the past. They haven't lately.
But all right,
in a big game in regular season, to me, don't matter.
All right, so now I'll tell you this. Now, if you would have said Kyle Shanahan, I would have agreed with you. I would have been like, hey, you know what?
That's a
great example.
Hold on.
He ain't won the Super Bowl.
He hasn't won the Super Bowl, but at least he's won enough games to get him to one.
He has better.
Some of these dudes ain't even won.
San Francisco has a way better team than Pittsburgh lately.
True.
So that's what it comes down to.
But I give him. I still can't give him the comparison. If y'all want to say exact comparisons, I can't say that he's because the reality is
you could have even said McDermott. You could have said McDermott from Buffalo. I would have been like, okay,
let me ask you
that's better because McDermott at least gonna win 1 or 2 games in the play. Oregon won a game in the playoffs.
Yeah, but he can't get over the hump to get to the Super Bowl.
He can't get to that natty.
Yeah,
I think,
and I don't think he's gonna be able to like them when you start.
Let me play devil's advocate though. It's 2 straight years he didn't play the hottest teams in America.
Bro, in college football, 9 times out of 10 in the playoffs, you're going to run into the hottest team in America.
But no, I get that. But we talking about on a different scale, bro.
Because
State was on demon time. IU, demon time.
But
so you telling me if Oregon would have played Ole Miss, they want to beat Ole Miss?
But we're also sitting here talking about the other team on the other side this year in Miami. They on a run.
No, facts.
That's what I'm saying.
As a 10 seed.
That's what I'm saying. As these teams get better each year and year, in the playoffs, you gonna run into some dogs, bro.
Definitely.
I think Miami is probably more of the story though. If we looking at it like from a true standpoint, like Indiana's undefeated #1 team in the country. I understand the story of the worst team historically in college football, but you gotta think, bro. Miami just got Mario Cristobal. He came over from Oregon. Last year they missed the playoffs because they lost that game to Syracuse, and everybody was screaming about how they should have gotten to the playoffs last year. They come in this year as the 10th seed. Some people saying that they shouldn't have got in over Notre Dame, but they beat them head to head. So they make a run to the Natty.
So you saying Miami's story is bigger than Indiana's?
I think it is. If we talking based upon everything that's happened this year,
you might be reaching, bro.
I'm not. If we're talking about
and you disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful.
You supposed to be on the Big Ten still side.
I am. I still.
You being a little disrespectful too. You jumping, bro.
I'm not jumping ship. I'm just telling you.
Did you hear what I just named that Indiana did?
I heard what you said.
I don't think it's bigger.
I don't think it's a good story though. It's a great story.
Actually,
it's a great story to lead to
it's an underdog going up against a national underdog. That's what it is.
Damn. Okay.
They're the 10th seed.
But I ain't looking at that spread.
Seed
though,
is deceiving, bro.
No, I'm not even talking about the spread. I'm just saying. But
no. I said I looked at.
I'm
the
talking
spread.
about the seeding. I'm
the
talking about
seed is deceiving though.
Because
Miami was number 2 in the nation at one point in the season.
But they also had, to his point, they also had moments where they looked like they were probably like the 15th or 20th ranked team in the country.
And they best player on the team is a freshman.
Is he the best player on the team?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Who's the best player on their team?
When he owned Carson Beck.
Man, you got this infatuation.
I ain't mad at you for that. But he's not the best.
Who's made big plays in these playoffs?
Tony ain't made big plays?
He had one good play against Ole Miss. He didn't do shit against Ohio State.
But what did he? He's first of all,
Now don't get me wrong.
He the reason they got past Texas A&M.
Carson Beck, bro.
Can I ask
Carson
this?
Beck only had 120 yards passing in that game against Ohio State. How many? He only had like 120 yards passing, bro.
That's where I want to go at. Like, what is this infatuation with? Hold on, no.
Their defense was the reason they really beat Ohio State.
Can I ask you? Can I ask this question? What do you have? What is this infatuation you have with Carson Beck? He ain't that good.
He might not be, but he stepped up in big moments.
I give him
big time players step up in big time games.
They do, but
and he has.
But you think he better? You think he better than Tony?
Hey, he's the king of
to the table.
He's the king of screen throws. He's the king of screen throws, bro.
Why you don't want to give him his credit, bro?
Because he's not good.
I won't say he's not good.
Man,
I don't think he's the best player on the team. I don't think he's the best player on the team, but I don't think.
Can you pull up his stats, bro?
So let me say this. Let me say this. I'll go on record right now.
Yeah.
I'll go on record right now and guaranteeing this. I guarantee you he don't play a starting snap in football in the NFL.
That's cool, but if they win a natty, I guarantee you he the MVP.
No.
Talk to me.
No.
Talk to me.
No.
You want to bet?
No. He ain't gonna no. The running back
definitely gonna win.
You were better off saying that the running back contributes more than Carson Beck.
Carson Beck gonna win an MVP if they win a natty, bro.
I'll mess with Carson Beck. Hey, you ain't got an enemy out of me with that take.
268,
but
2 tutties.
INT.
Bro, if you look, I wish I think I had it. Did I send it to you, Jeff, earlier in the week? I might have didn't, but if you,
it's
a pick, bro. It's a pick. It's a pick, though. It goes down as a
see what he be
on.
No,
you can't.
Be
you can't move the goalpost.
You have to.
You can't move the goalpost,
bro. What the fuck?
You can't move the goalpost, bro.
Let's look at reality. The ball was tipped in the air.
If you out of them,
you gonna hold that against him?
Out of those 23 throws that was completed, I guarantee you this: majority of those.
Who scored the game-winning touchdown?
Carson Beck.
Bro. Thank you. Out of those 23 completions, I guarantee you a lot of those are under 5 yards.
When they played Ohio State, who had 2 or 3 clutch third down conversions? Bro. Say his name.
He wasn't the best player.
Say his name.
Look, are we
Go to Ohio State game.
22 carries for 133, averaging 6 a carry.
Yeah, Mark Fletcher been balling this.
Man, Mark Fletcher been.
He ain't been better. He ain't been playing better than Carson Beck.
That motherfucker had 29 touchdowns for 11 interceptions, bro.
Fuck that. That's what you say. What you do for me now?
I'm talking about through the whole season.
But we in the playoffs.
He ain't.
And
Look,
look at
138. Look. What are we talking about?
Efficient, bro. 73%.
14 for 20 against Texas A&M. Come on,
his
bro.
average is 5.3 yards.
5.3 yards per carry.
Look at his quarterback's ratings, bro.
But that's
Man, if you dinking and donking, now you going on some Jalen Hurts shit, bro. And I ain't even mean to give you a straight today. I ain't even mean to.
You know he come late.
I ain't mean no, because I'm gonna wait to NFL for that. But that's the reality, bro.
Like when you say look at the QB rating, yeah, like the QB rating looks okay, but it's still skewed because he's.
And the QB ratings are always skewed. QBRs where you go off of. The QBR is what you really go off. Yeah, QBR ain't.
That's the only reason I said
it.
I mean, still, bro.
I'm not saying that Carson Beck is not good, but I couldn't sit here today and say he's the best player on that offense.
No, I said the team. I go really the team. I'm going Ruben Bain.
Yeah, okay.
Carson Beck.
You can
then Malachi Tony.
You still are forgetting the running back. Like they are efficient.
Mark Fletcher's.
Can you pull Mark Fletcher stats up? And then we can dead this and keep going because this. I just don't understand this infatuation.
Mark Fletcher will not win them a game against Indiana. Carson Beck or Malachi Tony or Ruben Bain will have to win them the game, bro. I'm telling you right now, Mark Fletcher.
I bet any quarterback in the country want them stats as a running back in the playoffs.
I'm not knocking he wasn't productive, but you said the best. You putting him over.
I said I think Malachi Tony is the best player on their team.
And then Mark Fletcher.
Yes, and then you go get a defensive guy.
That's your opinion.
Yeah,
I agree to disagree.
Yeah, but with that being said, talking about the way teams are being built, do you think that if Indiana wins this national championship, that we start seeing more teams kind of copy that blueprint and just try to go build older teams?
Well, we already saw it. We're seeing it now. Ohio State's doing it now. Georgia's starting to do it now. LSU's trying to do a little bit of it. But yeah, potentially. But the crazy part about it is I think they said it at max hit up to like 9,800 people in the portal. And I think now it's like 6,300. Mm-hmm. There's not even 6,300 spots left on rosters.
I think moving forward, that's what we're going to see. I mean, it's just so much going on, bro. Like,
well, it's apparently a rabbit chase, right? Like,
it is, and I would like to let's do the predictions for the Natty real quick.
Okay.
And then I think because that leads us to our
next topic.
Our next topic, I think.
All right, so we already know you said IU.
IU, baby. So, I do got a question kind of along the lines of yours though. After we pick.
So I had the U. When I sat down and watched that IU game, I think it's all about matchups, bro. And they match up with Miami. And ultimately, bro, Miami showed me they couldn't get to the quarterback against a good offensive line and Ole Miss. Well, I don't even know if they was that good, but they didn't do shit.
That's 3 weeks in a row you came over to the Big Ten side good. I'm glad. I'm proud of you.
Bro,
I'm proud of you.
I'm a realist.
Yeah. You gotta be a realist, bro.
So, we gonna go with them Hoosiers. We gonna stay in the Big Ten, man. You know what I'm saying? What's that little chant? I don't know, man. Indiana's just so corny, bro. I'm sorry for real, but you gotta fuck with them, bro. They did a little weak ass chant after the Oregon game. What was that shit? Hoosier. My shit, bro. Props to Indiana though, man. I ain't gonna hate on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm going to Indiana, but I do want to ask you: are you ready to admit that the Big Ten is the best?
He already did.
Yeah. Oh, you already admitted.
That's why I said like 3 weeks in a row he's admitted to coming on the Big Ten side.
Yeah.
this would be crazy because it would be the third team in third team in a row from the Big Ten.
Third straight year.
Yeah.
Well, and it's crazy. Your boy, Cal,
Who's my boy?
Paul Founbaum, came out this week and said, hey, I'm sorry. I know I'm country. And he said, I know
he said he got to go out the country.
No. He said,
if the SEC don't win it,
nah.
Take on that?
I don't, that ain't what I'm talking about. He said, I know I'm contracted to say this, but that I can't say this, but the Big Ten is the best conference in football.
And we've been telling people that for years.
We've been telling them for years.
For years. We've been saying it on this podcast.
Y'all right.
These past 3 years is it, bro. This is right on the wall.
I mean, initially I was looking from top to bottom, but it's been proven in the ball games.
But I still like the video though. SEC. That's funny. But I got a question for y'all. So with this being said, regardless of the fact, the matchups, in my opinion, I think changed the landscape of college football in general, right? Before we get to the transfer portal and stuff like that. If Indiana does win, we all three picked them, right? Do we think this changes the landscape of our teams? Of not what they doing in the portal, but just in general, like now you got another big dog in the Big Ten, right? We've added multiple teams over the past couple years. Now we're talking about a team who's been in the Big Ten, who's potentially trying to put a powerhouse together.
I think for Michigan, the landscape has been changed. I think that's already changed. Like once they did their conference realignment and they brought USC over, because I still anticipate USC to be a player going forward. And I know you grit your teeth at it, but I'm being dead serious with you. Like especially after what I saw this year, them having pretty much a younger team, and Lincoln Riley, I feel like he found a quarterback.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that going like for the next 2 to 3 years, USC will be one of those top 5 teams in the Big Ten.
They gotta get.
They definitely will, and they got a great roster coming in with this 2026 class. But like, my only thing is, I don't know if I trust Lincoln Riley though.
I don't trust none of them Pac-12 teams.
But you just trusted. You just said you trusted Oregon a week ago.
Did I pick Oregon?
I don't think you picked them, but when we debated the big lights and you was on Oregon side, like now that they're in the Big Ten, they've been winning.
They have. They have. I was just basing it off facts, but I just feel like they gotta change their style of play. Yeah. They gotta get tougher.
But this is the question though. I think this is the question. Do you see a regression in a team like Oregon?
You might. Because here's the reality.
Not with what just happened.
Nah, here's why I think you would. What? Well, what just happened?
With your boy coming back.
With Dante Moore?
With Dante Moore coming back?
But does that change? Does that change anything?
As good as I think Dante Moore is,
do you see him getting better? Because
I don't.
They were saying he would have been the top pick in the draft, which is
I got my reasons why he ain't. I feel like he ain't go.
I'm still on the fence of why I think he didn't go, because I think that's odd.
So my thing is, I think Oregon's been building their team off of high school players, and I think they've hit the portal a little bit. But my problem with Oregon is they're getting guys and they're not developing guys. Like these guys that they're getting are just great talent guys coming out of high school.
Right.
But like, are you developing those guys to be the upper echelon players in college football? That's what I don't know, right? Like, I don't know and that's why I think they might be a team to take a hit because of an Indiana like this.
Oregon's always been that way. They've never been able to develop. They've always had the good players on paper.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Going back to Michael Charles, Black Mamba.
LaMichael James.
LaMichael James, yeah.
What's Black Mamba name?
DeAnthony Thomas.
Yeah.
They had a few receivers too, I can't think. But
I mean, they had they've had great players like throughout Marcus Mariota. Even Dennis Dixon was really good till he tore his ACL.
But that's what I'm saying. They had nothing to show for those teams.
Nope.
At all. So
and in fact, and I know this is a stretch, but like even when those guys get to the league, they don't do nothing in the league.
You're right.
That's the reality, bro.
Yeah.
They don't like
Keely Smith.
Y'all got guys that and I guess maybe I'm a little biased because when you start to look at the landscape of college football, the Georgias, the Alabamas, the Ohio States, the LSUs, the Notre Dames, the Michigan, like those teams, Clemson, they sending guys to the league and they're performing at a high clip.
Yeah, but I think that the teams that you named, they all have a style of football that translates more to the NFL than Oregon has had traditionally.
Yeah, but
outside of Justin Herbert, I think could have played in any system, right? Like even I think I low key felt like he was underutilized at Oregon. Like he didn't get to live up to his full potential in college.
No, for sure.
He probably was the only one who was like.
I won't lie to you, because to me it's still a big question mark. If Dennis Dixon never gets hurt, like tears his ACL, I think it's a different story for his career.
Yeah. Might be. You might be on to something.
Yeah, he was nice back in the day.
Yeah, because I think he was on pace to win the Heisman that year.
Mm-hmm. So, in talking about that and talking about transfer portal and how the state of college football is today, like, where do you think it goes from here?
Nobody knows.
I'll be honest with you. I think that the biggest issue with college football right now, and I don't think it's an issue from a standpoint of, because I have no issues with anybody going out trying to secure their bag, right? Because think about the percentage of people who go to play Division I college football, right? Then think about the percentage of people who go to the NFL. You know what I mean? They go to the NFL at all.
True.
Like, so anybody trying to capitalize off of what they're getting right now, I understand that, but I also think that you have to put more. You can't just put all your stock or value into how much money can I get right now. Because if you're thinking short term, you're gonna live short term.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, so, like the goal. If the goal is to get to the NFL, then the goal should always be to get to the NFL, right? Or to be a better football player, or whatever your goal is, right? Like some guys probably go to play college football and are getting opportunities to make money off the NIL, and they probably say, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna be good enough to get to the NFL. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, and that's a realistic thing, right? True. But you can say, hey, but I'm gonna try to get as much money as I can in college, or try to get as many opportunities as I can to make money in college, right?
Yep.
And then from there, try to plan my future out. But I think that with that being done, I think that there needs to be something in place where guys are getting like mentors. Like college football players are getting mentors to help guide them. Hey,
and not agents.
Not agents.
No,
not agents. But actual mentors. Like they
at the end of the day, they kids, bro.
Yeah.
And when you don't have rules in place for kids are gonna take advantage of anything they can take advantage of, bro. Especially when it's money involved.
Yeah, and think about how many of these kids might be taking money back home because they family need money, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, so I think, and then when you have stuff like that, then it's almost like the kid has to take advantage of the opportunity because maybe back home he's helping out his family and they're taking advantage of that, right?
No, true. But there also has to be some reality of understanding. Bro, I just said 10,000 people went into the portal. It's like 6,800 people still in the portal. There's not 6,800 spots.
No, and I get that, but I also think, again, like I said, it's a rabbit race, like, or it's a rabbit chase. Like, people are out there chasing for stuff that they probably can't catch. You know what I mean? Like, and people are probably, I mean, I'm sure it's somebody in everybody's ear saying, hey, you can get into the transfer portal and probably go here or go there. Mm-hmm. But you don't know if that spot's going to be available for you.
That's a fact.
Once you enter that portal, you down there in the twilight zone.
Because, prime example, even this is a little different, but we just saw it today. Yesterday, Dylan Raiola commits to Oregon.
Yeah.
He might think he's going to go be the starting quarterback, and a day later we heard that Dante Moore's coming back. You're no longer the starting quarterback.
But I heard a report that he was willing to be the backup to develop a little more.
Today, you know what I mean? But, like, we don't know what transpired from yesterday to today.
I won't lie to you, though. I'm on the fence about that. Because going to Oregon, I understand maybe he likes the tempo of the offense. Maybe he likes the way it's run out there. But I don't feel like going to Oregon makes Dylan Raiola a better quarterback.
No. When the last time has Oregon developed a quarterback?
Well, I mean, they did. they had.
Wait, my bad. When is Dan Lanning developed a quarterback? They don't even have an offensive coordinator on staff. I don't even know if they got a quarterback coach because I think the OC was the quarterback coach.
So what would have been his best landing spot, y'all think?
I personally think that the opportunity was there for him to go into Miami because Carson Beck is gone after this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if we just saw what Mario Cristobal did with Cam Ward last year, right?
No, you're right.
We also saw him get the most he could out of Carson Beck this year, right? If I'm Dylan Raiola, I'm looking at the grand scheme of things saying, hey, not only is he going to make me a better quarterback, I'm going to be in a better position, but shit, you're going to be playing in Miami.
But like he said, bro, it's all about time, man. Miami's still in it. They probably would have reached out.
Yeah. But
what
see, that is the gift and a curse of not only trying to chase a bag, but even just trying to chase a spot, right?
Right.
Because here it is, one, that Dylan Raiola's in the position he's in because of himself. You should have never went to Nebraska. Never. Dylan Raiola should have never went to Nebraska. Yeah, I get it. He had family ties on that team as a coach that was on that team.
Yeah.
He was committed to Georgia, bro.
I understand that.
But Matt Rule was the coach, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I think probably was he committed to Nebraska before Matt Rule?
No. His uncle was on. So Matt Rule got the job. His uncle got the job as the offensive line coach.
So why wouldn't that be a good enough reason because of Matt Rule? Because where was he coming from? Georgia?
Yeah.
He was committed to Georgia.
So what was his other options? I know he was
everybody
Ohio State initially.
It was Ohio State, Georgia. Like Dylan Raiola had everybody, bro.
But didn't Matt Rule come from Baylor? Then Matt Rule had this decent little run with Baylor where he was. Is Matt Rule a quarterback?
He's an offensive coach, not a coach.
Yeah.
But bro, we're talking about Nebraska, bro.
I get it, but when
no.
coaches coming over,
bro,
that changes the landscape of things.
But it's two things. I don't think he's wrong for going to.
I see your point
to Nebraska because you have to think Dylan Raiola had. A lot of people were saying he was going to be the next Pat Mahomes. Like,
bro,
that was his trajectory, right?
Nebraska's not even a top probably 7 team in the Big Ten.
But you also have to understand Matt Rule has ties to the NFL. Like, so it's not like it didn't make sense. Yeah. And we saw what he did with those Baylor teams.
He had ties with the NFL, right?
Yes.
Which was short-lived because he wasn't a good coach in the NFL.
Well, his teams didn't produce in the NFL. I won't say he wasn't a good coach.
He didn't even finish his first contract, bro. Remember that?
Nah,
he did 2 years and they got him out of there.
Yeah. But that's still a connection that he has to the NFL, and we won't sit here and act like he doesn't. And then he doesn't produce a good offense.
Wasn't his uncle too?
His uncle was the OC.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You can't knock him for going to Nebraska.
But I will say this though,
chasing the bag.
We also have to realize why he didn't go to Georgia though, because he was going to sit behind Carson Beck.
Which now you, in your third year, you want to sit behind Dante Moore.
But do you think
make that make sense?
But let me ask you a question: do you think going to Georgia would have made him a better quarterback? Because I don't.
I'm not necessarily.
What was the last quarterback they produced?
No, I agree with you, but we also seen Georgia do more with less as well. Just like you just gave Mario Cristobal credit, Georgia has done more with less as well.
They have.
Let me say this though: you kids that's out there chasing that bag, y'all better make sure y'all go somewhere where y'all could get developed. It ain't just about the bag, bro. Because you're going to end up hurting the long-term bag for the short-term bag.
Which is what Cam Newton said.
That's the facts, bro.
I agree. But at the same token, bro,
we might not see Dylan Raiola ever play NFL football, bro.
I won't say that. Look, so many things happen between this upcoming season of college football and when he goes to the league. Like, he might transfer one more time. We don't know.
And how does that look? if he transfers again.
That's what the college.
But that's what college is. That's what college football is now,
bro. There's no loyalty, bro. They don't give a fuck about these schools.
You're still not. I think y'all.
Do you believe that NFL teams would care if a player is transferred 3 times? And this would only be a second.
But we're talking about also a kid who I think transferred like 4 times in high school too, right?
Yeah.
Kind of shows a little bit more towards this. I think it was 5 actually. It was 5 schools in 4 years.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was.
Kind of shows to the kid's character too, right? A little bit, right?
No, I'm not necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, you also have to think. You go to the NFL, if he gets drafted, he's gonna be under contract. I mean, doesn't mean he's gonna be happy, but shit. At the end of the day, it's.
I think
situations.
I think it's my bad to cut you off. I think it's different when you start talking about quarterbacks, bro. When you start talking about quarterbacks, I think it's a lot different, bro. It's a lot different.
So with all of that being said, is this like the first time we've seen 2 premier starting college football quarterbacks on the same team?
No.
I wouldn't say that.
Huh?
Meaning, so for example, my next question would be, do you think Dan Lanning got some shit on his hands? Because let's say if Dante Moore stinks it up, you got the fans calling, Dylan. He's a premier quarterback. It ain't like he's just some Joe Blow backup.
No,
so that's why I asked. Is this the first college team that we've seen that had 2 premier, not only highly rated recruits, because 2 premier developed quarterbacks that are ready to play now?
No, because you had.
I won't lie to you. I mean, yeah, Cardale Jones and JT Barrett. Remember what? And I'm not saying they were premier, but at the time, they were fighting. They were both fighting because Cardale Jones
had one in the same system.
We had Carson Beck and Gunnar Stockton. Not that they were 5-star like.
I don't think we seen this, bro.
But Gunnar, I'm trying to tell y'all, and y'all don't know that y'all ain't hip to it, I guess, or no. But like, and they said it during the game, and I meant to tell y'all, Carson Beck didn't leave. He was ran out. Gunnar ran him out, bro.
But you in your heart of hearts think Gunnar Stockton is a better quarterback than Carson Beck? Get out your feelings.
I'm just saying I'm not, but
and I like Gunnar Stockton,
but in your scenario, that's going. If that scenario happens,
the same, bro.
No, but if that scenario happens, they're gonna run Dante Moore out of there.
But hold on, but what do you?
And guess what's gonna happen?
I think Dylan Raiola was compared to Patrick Mahomes, bro. Dante Moore.
That was a reach too.
But I get that.
Okay, all right.
But I'm just saying.
But what are you saying is premier quarterback? Because if I'm not mistaken, just last year, Quinn Ewers and Arch Manning were on the same team, right?
True.
That's a good one.
Yeah, true.
But
they ran Quinn Ewers out.
That's my point.
They ran Quinn out.
That's my point. So it's like
I can't see a world where Dylan Raiola is better than Dante Moore.
I'm from this understanding, unless Dante Moore feels that he can come back and become either a better quarterback, which I mean you were already projected to be a top 5 pick. So I mean I don't know if you're tripping. I don't know if your stock can go higher than that.
You giving up $50 million?
I think it was.
He guaranteed $50 million.
Are we gonna talk about
coming
that,
out?
Or is it?
Yeah, we good.
I think it was more or less he didn't want to go to the Jets. I think it was him looking at the teams.
It's the Raiders is first though.
But I think Mendoza gonna be the first pick.
All right, don't want to go to the Jets. Guess what's going to happen?
I think he pulled an Eli.
But hear me out. I don't think that matters. In order to get the worst pick, the top 10 pick, you're going to a terrible team, bro.
More than likely.
But it's also an organization, bro. I'm cool with going to a terrible team, but look at the state of the organization, bro.
Hey Cal.
Look at Joe Burrow.
Hey Cal. Can I ask you a question? The teams that pick probably 10, do you think they repeat every year?
You said the teams that pick 10.
The teams that pick 1 through 10. Do you think they repeat in somewhere order of picking 1 through 10?
They have been lately.
It's probably more frequent than you think it is, though.
Nah, for sure. But you also got to look at an organization, bro. So you about to sit here and say
It's too worse of the evils. Go to the fucking Jets or go to the fucking Raiders. Go to the Jets or go to the Titans.
Go to the Jets or go back to college and keep getting the bag and living the college life.
But I get that. But you also, it's so many
you
things. You
can ruin your stock.
Yes. Because what happens if
he's definitely taking that chance.
Yeah.
But maybe he's willing to take that chance rather than fucking had a poo-poo face looking like Justin
Fields. Because guess what?
On the sideline.
Because guess what? The reality is the Big Ten going to be even stronger next year.
On paper.
You got it, bro. I ain't even going to go there with you.
On paper.
On paper?
On paper.
But let's jump ship. Let's start talking about NFL since we got to the topic of the draft. But before the draft, we got to finish the playoffs. We got to make it to the Super Bowl first, but still in the playoffs. Wild card weekend this past week.
Yeah.
Man, it was rough goings for my Philadelphia Eagles. Rough goings for the Eagles, man. But I told y'all, I said it's two teams that I felt like could beat them. The 49ers and the Rams. And who did they lose to?
Okay. If you doing that, if you doing this today, I'm doing this then.
It's the truth.
So
did I not? So people can go back, watch the old episodes. I said on this platform,
are you finished?
Two teams that can beat the Eagles.
Are you finished or are you
done? The 49ers and the LA Rams.
Are you finished or are you done?
Go ahead.
So both things could be true then. What I've been saying all year about the Philadelphia Eagles and the offense, and even really the defense, because I think you discredit the defense way more than I did.
The secondary, not the front seven. I'm okay.
Yeah, but your statements always went towards the defense. You picked on the secondary a little bit, but you said the defense.
And by the defense, I meant the secondary.
Okay, but
go ahead.
The reality is they ain't in the playoffs because it ain't the defense fault
at all.
The reality is I've been saying this shit for fucking 17 weeks plus. That the offense is the problem. And I've been saying for 17 weeks plus that Jalen Hurts is part of the problem.
Now he's the main attraction of the problem.
So I don't want to hear it. You could say that, yeah, I said that these two teams, cool.
Yeah.
You could say, oh, Jalen Hurts had a different OC every year his whole career. Cool. I don't give a damn. At some point, you got to perform, bro.
At some point, you got to perform. The Super Bowl MVP, but at some point he got to perform. He performed on the biggest stage twice.
No, again, nope. We're talking this season,
now
bro.
We're talking about this season. Okay, let's talk about the season. They won 12 games this year, but let's talk about the season. Let's talk about performing.
That Super Bowl starting to look a little deceiving now, though, bro.
It was the defense.
Because there wasn't no pressure. That game wasn't.
Bro, we have never seen nobody make Patrick Mahomes look like that.
Okay, and I'm not taking anything away from the defensive performance because they played their ass off.
They did. I think Jalen Hurts might have had 200 yards, like 220. The field position was something crazy.
Yeah.
Again, I stand on it. I said it then and I'll say it now. He didn't deserve to win MVP. The defense should have won it. They should have brought the whole defense up and they should have sent the whole fucking defense to Disney World because it wasn't him.
It's looking like that now. Because when
they
played the Rams, who made the big plays?
The defense.
Saquon.
No.
And Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon won that game for them.
Hey.
Jalen Hurts actually played terrible in that game.
Bro, he just got. And I don't even fuck. You know what this game made me do? It made me fuck with Purdy. I don't like Purdy.
Yeah.
Who's better?
Between Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy? Jalen Hurts. Who got?
I'll ask you this question.
I'll tell you this. They lost that game because, well, for one, they got out coached. Like Kyle Shanahan put on a fucking coaching clinic in that fourth quarter. He did.
I give you that. I give you that,
bro.
Cause y'all,
I'll tell you
but
this.
y'all do bullshit too, though.
I'll tell you this.
And this is why I don't fuck with Jalen Hurts. How the fuck you going to try to win the game? You allow I don't care who the play caller is. I don't care. You know 4 verts on cover 4 is not working.
That's terrible. It was a terrible play call. I'll give you that.
But
you also have to think about the hierarchy. Like, are they giving him not all quarterbacks have the ability to go to the huddle and audible. You know that, right?
I do
understand that, right?
I do understand.
He's a Super Bowl MVP,
he's a
though,
Super
right?
Bowl MVP,
but
bro.
I'm not the fucking head coach. I'm not saying, okay, you got that ability, you don't have
Cut
that
me
ability.
then. Y'all paying me too much money.
They paying him a lot of money, so maybe that's why he's just like, I'm gonna show up and do my job. Some people just show up to work and do their goddamn job.
That's why your boy Russell Wilson ain't been the same since he didn't come out of that play for Marshawn Lynch.
I got a topic on him too.
But you have to, bro. You have to understand. Some people just show up to work and do their job, and when they get recognized and they get rewarded for doing that or exceeding at that, then that's what the fuck they do. Some people go up to work, go above and beyond, or they say, "Hey, I know this ain't right. We ain't supposed to do this way, and we gonna make adjustments." Some people like, "Hey, well, I'm gonna let them figure it out."
That's the truth.
So those people don't do shit.
So can you say
they do? They go to work and they fucking collect a paycheck. That's what they do.
Can you say a top 10 quarterback does that?
Thank you.
That's what I've been trying to say, bro.
You can't say a top 10 quarterback just goes to work and do their job.
I'm telling you, but
I'm telling you.
Help me understand.
I'm hold you accountable now.
What you mean holding me accountable?
You said he's a top 10 quarterback, but now you saying some quarterbacks just go and just do their job and just say okay with it.
But that
so a top 10, like he said, a top 10 quarterback.
No,
fuck that.
He's a top 10
answer the direct question. Does a top 10 quarterback just say, okay, I'm going to work and I'm gonna just do my job?
If that's what
hell no.
So can I ask
what the fuck he got to do?
Can I ask you?
He's fucking productive.
Ain't no fucking
go
way.
Look at his stats. He's productive.
I'm the best of the best, and I'm going to work. He's just say, I'm just gonna go with the motions.
Hold on.
I'm cool with it.
Hey, no.
He's still that good. He could be even fucking better. And somebody has to allow him to. They have to get somebody else in place to give him that opportunity.
Can I say this?
Because they did just fire their offensive coordinator.
Can I say this though? And I don't want to. I think this is something we need to stop saying on podcasts and in general shit. Sometimes looking at the stats don't tell the truth, bro.
But they'll tell you more of the story about Jalen Hurts.
No, it doesn't. Because the reality is Jalen Hurts and that offense has done everything not to turn the ball over all year. So for you to come on here and keep saying, look at the stats, Jalen Hurts taking care of the ball, whoop-de-doo, they're not winning. You even said it. They're not winning in spite of him.
In some cases, yeah.
What case? Will you play the fucking the Las Vegas Raiders? Nobody gives a damn.
I just said in some cases. It wasn't just that game, but go ahead.
Name another game then.
The Cowboys game.
Jalen Hurts won that game.
Yes.
Which one?
The second one.
Can you pull the stats up, please? I want to see it. I sent Jeff this. Oh my God. I wish we gonna have to post this. Oh my God. Did I think I got it.
Second game.
I disagree with you about you.
Oh, they lost that game actually.
I disagree with you about Jalen Hurts.
Good looking, bro. We don't even need to look at the stats no more. They lost. It don't matter. They ain't win. The fuck are we talking about, bro?
You might have been on to something when you said that Jalen Hurts might be a wrap for him in Philly, bro. He got one more year.
It's over.
This coordinator, whoever they decide to get, is gonna make or break his career.
And he better start running the ball.
He ain't doing that shit no more, bro. I think, bro, all these quarterbacks nowadays, bro, they tired of getting fucked up. That's why Lamar ain't running like he used to. Jalen ain't, bro. It's taking a toll on their bodies, bro. And now that you got to make Jalen a pocket passer, bro, he's looking suspect.
Bro, we
Jalen, you're looking suspect.
I don't agree with that. I mean, I do agree that the next coordinator could make or break.
Bro, his reads.
Hey, so check this out, and we can move on because I think I'm good on this. He threw the ball 35 times last game. Guess how many throws was over 15 yards?
Talking about the 49ers?
Yeah. Guess how many throws was over 15 yards?
2.
6. Come on, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Ain't no fucking top 10 quarterback. You throwing fucking six throws over 15 yards?
Okay.
They do that in college. That's what Carson Beck is doing.
Then he got to get out of his feelings too, bro. Ain't no way he shouldn't have threw it to fucking AJ Brown on that last play. Okay, AJ, you dropped the ball.
AJ had drop problems
so
throughout the game.
Fuck? You throw it to four niggas on the tight end?
Yeah, nigga, he cared. Anybody on that field to fucking care.
And that's why they sitting on the couch with you.
I'll throw the ball to Devontae Smith over him.
Say Cancun on 3. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
And I mess with AJ Brown, but he's
still the best player on the team.
Free him.
No, he's not.
No, he's the best receiver though.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, he the best receiver. Free him though. Get him up out of there. It's time. Let him go. Trade him back to Tennessee, bro. Let them utilize him better than y'all are. Go to the Vegas Raiders might utilize him better. God damn, bro.
I mean, I don't care what he do at this point. He got a Super Bowl with it, so it don't matter to me.
That's what he gonna hang his head on that.
Yes.
He can though as a fan. But what have you done for me lately?
I mean, I don't feel comfortable doing that. As a fan,
you would. How would you know how to feel as a fan? The Cowboys ain't won the Super Bowl in 30 years.
Any of my teams.
How the fuck you gonna feel? How you gonna know how to feel?
No. See, here it is. Here it go. No. You being defensive again. No, you are. You being defensive.
Nigga won't even know how to
That's
feel.
the last thing they thinking about.
Cause guess what? The reality
They
is
just gonna try to keep George Pickens this year, nigga.
No. You in your feelings again.
I'm
Guess what?
not. I have no reason to be.
The reality is the Lakers have won NBA Finals recently. I don't hang my head on that. The Ohio State has just won a national championship, and I ain't hanging my head on that no more. Okay. I've moved on.
Okay.
I'm not worried about 2 years ago. Okay. I'm not worried about because guess what? You gonna blink, and like I told Bengals fans did that. They was geeked that they just went to the Super Bowl. Guess what? We almost like 5-6 years away from that.
Okay.
The reality is what have you done lately?
I understand that, but don't compare the Eagles to the Bengals.
I'm not.
The organization is completely different.
No, but I'm not comparing the Eagles to nobody. That's the problem. You get in your feelings and you want to try to talk about the Cowboys. The Cowboys haven't came up until you said Jalen Hurts had a better game in game 2 against the Cowboys. Nobody mentioned the Cowboys. So get out your fucking feelings.
They'll make the playoffs the next 3 seasons. You're just gonna say,
that's what I'm saying. Yes, he is.
Well, why would I do that?
Yes, he is,
why would
bro.
I do that? But when was the last time he missed the playoffs 3 straight years?
I'm just saying.
I'm just asking.
It can happen.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I'm not saying that it can't.
But as a fan, you gotta understand. I used to championships, bro. You can't just sit here and say, we got our chips, so I'm good.
No, that's what he gonna say though. We won 10 years ago.
No, I wouldn't. Because when
they just said it with Michigan.
When they had Chip Kelly, well, that's a lot different. It's harder to make the college football playoffs than it is the NFL.
No, that's true,
bro. Any natty, Super Bowl, NBA Finals.
But you gotta think,
nigga. What have you done lately?
Michigan ain't did
but
shit in years.
But bro, you can say that. You can say that about a plethora of teams in college football because how many teams are going to the national championship consecutive years? You know what I mean? Like that shit's harder to win than the Super Bowl. If in reality, if you think about it, even to get there,
that's true.
It's a 12-team playoff now, so at minimum you can compete to get one.
That just started last year. Before that, it was a 14 playoff.
I get that, but I'm saying now and going forward,
okay,
until it's lessened, you have the ability to compete for one.
Yes, if you're right, and you got to be one of the top 3 teams out of the Big Ten, maybe.
But I guess what he's saying is that on the NFL side, your team gonna be the same. On the college side, your team gonna look totally different.
Yes,
on a year-to-year basis.
I get that, but I don't care whether you say national championship, NBA Finals, World Series.
Yes,
what have you done lately?
Yeah, but you can't just go on the mindset of
not hanging my head on 5-10 years ago, bro.
Bro, they literally just won the Super Bowl last year.
I'm just saying in general. I'm not talking about
quick,
you.
Who do you want as the offensive coordinator for Jalen Hurts to move forward with his development?
Not Brian. It's rumors right now. Brian DeBall. I don't want Brian DeBall. Brian DeBall was the fucking offensive coordinator when he left. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons why he had to. I ain't gonna say one of the reasons why he had to leave, but I mean.
I hope he go back. So then
people take that affiliation and say, okay, well, it'll be a good fit, but not necessarily, right? Because he didn't develop him in Alabama. If it were on me and I was saying what would be the best coach to develop him, or like which would be the best system for him, probably is one with Kevin Stefanski. But I know that probably won't happen. But I think Josh McDaniels will be a good or not Josh, but Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel would be a good offensive coordinator there, just because I like the way he utilized the running back position.
He would. Not a head coach.
Not a good head coach. But yeah. Offensive coordinator.
That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one. If they can lock him in, we gonna see what he do.
Well, I mean, look, I'll say this: if you saw what he did with Devin Achane down in Miami, he got crazy production out of him. Think about what he could do with Saquon.
Not for sure, but I don't think it's about Saquon.
It's not about Saquon. It's
gonna be about Jalen.
It's not about Saquon, but it's about the utilization of Saquon. Like if you watched a lot of the Eagles games this year, they did damn near the same running plays to the same side.
So you saying you want hold on. So you saying you want Jalen Hurts to continue to be a game manager?
Basically, that's what he's saying.
Okay,
that's what he's saying.
I won't debate Jalen Hurts
conversation. Why would you switch it over to Saquon? Saquon, bro,
he's on the tail of his career, bro. You want to run him into the ground?
But if you can,
he already ran into the ground.
But if you can get production out of your running back, it opens up the pass game, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, but what did Devin Achane do better than mostly any running back over the past 2 years?
Catch the ball out the back.
More receiving yards more than every other
outside of Christian McCaffrey.
So basically, you saying
Mike
McDaniel's going to hide Jalen Hurts' flaws?
No, he's not going to hide them. He's going to find different ways to get Saquon the ball for one. Because if AJ Brown is gone, you need another heavy playmaker outside of Devontae Smith. That's what I'm saying. So
if AJ's gone,
this man just trying to find a way to hate Jalen Hurts, and I don't understand. His hate for Jalen Hurts is something vicious.
How is it?
It's literally like
I think that the hate has turned into
reality. What the fuck are we talking about?
And initially, I thought he was hating.
He is.
And shouts out to my cousin Bo. He said the same thing. Like, man, he thought Jalen was gonna figure it out, but now it's like, bruh, Cam was right. And Easy E was right.
And he just proved it. He wants him to go back to being a game manager.
Facts.
The fuck? I don't have to bring him up no more.
That don't make him a game manager. But go ahead.
You a game manager if you motherfucking it's fourth and 10 and you don't say fuck it, we going to AJ. You throw it to the tight end with 3 niggas around him.
Well, he threw it to AJ early and AJ dropped the ball numerous times. So hey, you know. That just is what it is. I mean, that's on them. I don't disagree.
You wouldn't have threw it to AJ?
I don't disagree with you, but I also understand his reasoning for not.
Just because I'm hating, I'm not hating. I'm telling the truth. But just because I'm telling the truth, you ain't got to turn your back to me. I think there was another. This is a good segue. I think there's another quarterback that I was telling you that I don't believe in. And guess who that is? Jordan Love. Another one.
Took a bunch of L's.
Here's another quarterback that you believe in that I continue to tell.
I believe in Jordan Love
and
still to this day.
Wow.
And look what Caleb Williams did to that Green Bay defense.
Yeah.
Game manager or game changer? We talking about a game changer, Caleb Williams.
Come on, man.
Go Bears. The Bears.
But you. All right.
What? Speak on it.
I will digress because.
Don't digress. Just admit you was wrong.
No, I'm not. I wasn't wrong. Did you see the first half of that game?
It don't matter. How do you finish the game?
Yeah.
You finish the game.
I understand.
You won the game,
but
gotta find a way to win.
Is that on Jordan Love or is that on Matt LaFleur?
I don't give a damn.
No, now you don't care. Now it don't matter.
Because guess what?
It don't matter. So
it falls back. No. Because this is why I don't give a damn.
It was terrible. First of all, you got him throwing the ball when you up 3 possessions.
Mario.
That shit matters.
Guess why?
That shit matters, bro.
Guess why it don't matter?
Josh Jacobs had 8 yards in the second half, bro. That's terrible coaching. I don't care how good your fucking quarterback is. You playing to win the game on the road, dog. Do you know how hard that shit is?
Guess why it don't matter?
All right, then, bro.
Guess why it don't matter?
Matters, bro.
Guess why it don't matter?
That matters.
The quarterback gonna get the bad and the good.
He is.
God damn it, he gonna get the bad and the good.
He's gonna get the bad and the good.
So guess what?
He threw 3 touchdowns in the first half.
So guess what?
You tell me you don't believe in the nigga that was out there balling.
Did he ball in the second half? He had every opportunity to throw touchdowns again, didn't he? They were throwing the ball. They weren't running the ball. He
threw a touchdown to Matthew Golden, so we're not going to say he didn't do anything.
And that's their problem. He their best receiver.
But it puts more...
when they get the ball to Matthew Golden, what do you do, Cal?
Went crazy.
I agree.
Keep throwing it to these old trash. They ain't garbage receivers.
But
how many times has Matt Golden actually gotten on the field in that game? Exactly. But is that on Jordan Love? Exactly. That's on fucking coaching, bro.
You gotta win the game, bro.
That's on coaching.
I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta win the game, but he can't win the damn game by himself.
Both coaches was tripping in the game. Ben Johnson, he was fucking up
in the first half. He was doing dumb shit.
He was fucking up too. But ultimately, bro, I understand with your reasons behind Jordan Love, but ultimately, let's be real. Why they lost the game? Fucking kickers, bro.
Well, yeah, kickers.
I'm tired of these fucking kickers getting into these big games. All we ask you to do is make a fucking kick.
Hold on.
Two field goals, but the extra point.
The defense, the real reason
why they lost the game.
The defense is the real reason they lost.
But the defense is the real reason. But let's not minimize.
You make them two field goals.
Hold on.
But can't nobody say anything to me about, well, they didn't have Michael Parsons. They didn't have him in the first half. They held him to 3 points.
That was more Ben Johnson.
You're right. It got off to a really slow start. Like
you could tell. Like, damn.
We can't minimize what the kicker do, bro. We cannot do that. That ain't an easy job.
It's not an easy job, but neither is being a quarterback. Neither is being a tackle.
But I'm just saying, bro. Like,
it might not be an easy job. That's the only thing you gotta do.
But missing field goals when you up 2 possessions,
bro.
I
get what you're saying. I get it.
And it's Brandon McManus, who's a veteran kicker, bro.
I'm not just. I'm
You
saying
don't gotta know how to block. You ain't gotta know. All you gotta do is motherfucking know how to kick.
I'm just saying that ain't as easy as let
me ask you this: you play sports.
Yes.
How often did you see your kicker at practice?
A lot. My kicker
doing what?
Really? Our kicker.
See, that's different, bro.
Our kicker showed up once a week.
Nah, bro. Our kicker didn't, bro. You got to think. We came from having B.J. Sanders who went to O State, bro. Like our kickers kicked, bro. Like it ain't easy. Like I've been to college practices, bro.
The kicker was usually on the field by themselves, like over in the.
I've been to college practices and the kickers are kicking. They ain't chilling, bro. It ain't easy though. That's all I'm saying is it's not. I don't want you to minimize the job that they got because
it's not minimize, bro. That's like saying being a quarterback is easy, bro. Because saying he just got to make a throw. Like,
nah, but Cal got this thing about kickers though, and that's what I'm saying.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? These niggas nut up every fucking time, bro. So you gonna keep justifying that shit?
I'm not justifying. I'm just saying the job.
Y'all kickers ain't shit, bro. Y'all need to get y'all shit together.
It's bigger than McManus, bro. That's what I'm saying. Bro. Like his kickers in general. He don't fuck with kickers, bro.
I don't. I hate them, bro. I hate when y'all make the game come down to the fucking kicker.
He don't fuck with kickers,
75% of the time they gonna fuck it up.
He don't fuck with kickers.
75% of the time.
What about these kickers?
I might be wrong on that stat, but that's my personal opinion.
What about these kickers that's kicking 60+ yards?
I don't give a fuck. They're not kicking that shit.
That's game changer, bro.
They're not kicking that shit when it counts. They're not making it when it counts.
So you mean to tell me like when Dallas barely crosses the 50 and hitting field goals at 60 yards, that's game changer, bro.
Dallas, because it's never been no pressure.
Jacksonville?
From Jacksonville, though.
Jacksonville,
he missed a field goal in a Buffalo game.
He did, going into halftime.
Exactly.
After they called some bullshit.
But you gon' but of all
pressure bust pipes.
But of all of the makes he had over 50, he missed one. You gonna knock him?
I'm not knocking him. I mean,
I'm talking to him. I'm talking to this ain't you.
Yes,
man, you can't do that. It's like a quarterback or a receiver not making a catch.
Jaden Fielding.
He got PTSD. Stop. I'm done. We good. We can get off kickers. He got PTSD. I do too. Okay. When you say Jaden Fielding, I got PTSD too.
I was about to say.
I definitely do.
I'm about to say.
Any Ohio State kicker
went on this wave of, he hit some big kicks last year in the playoffs. Let's bring him back.
Yeah, somebody said Justin Tucker was clutch for the longest. Hey.
I fuck with Justin Tucker, though.
So Justin Tucker miss a game winner, you gonna get pissed at him?
Yes.
Like that, bro. He can't be perfect, bro.
Fuck all that, bro.
But I mean, sometimes I'll say this about McManus. It should have never came down. They were up enough where it should.
Thank you. That's
came
true.
Down to him.
You know, you play.
Okay,
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Extra point.
Hey, let's do this.
So now it's more pressure on the defense.
Hey Cal, let's do this. You play sports long enough. You know one play don't cost a loss.
I know that.
So get off the kicker's back, bro.
3 plays. It's 2 field goals and extra point.
Get off the kicker's back, bro.
It was more than 1 play.
Let him live a little bit, man.
Fucking.
Jeez.
I never fuck with McManus anyways. He was shitty in Denver.
See, he got some. What we got? What next game?
Let's talk about the Jacksonville game, right? So
yeah,
Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills winning Jacksonville is a 6 seed.
Yeah.
Duval.
You wouldn't even have thought. You know what you geeked about that I lost that because I picked them, but you wouldn't even have the balls to pick them.
I've been going against them all year, so I definitely wasn't gonna pick them.
I mean, Jacksonville, they fought though. They fought in that game.
I fuck with their defense though.
Shout out to the Jags though, man. I think
they up and coming.
They overachieved, bro.
Oh, they definitely overachieved. I give you that.
Yeah.
They definitely, because I definitely didn't see them being a 3 seed in the AFC. Hell no. You could in a million years. I wonder if it's a bet for that.
Shout out to Mario though. Mario said, "Hey, that team goes as long as Travis Etienne."
Nah, that's true, but a 3 seed, bro.
They said the Jags play soft.
But ultimately, bro,
At the end of the game, that final drive when they were on some BS. Yeah.
What happened? Because on Jacksonville's final drive.
No, I'm saying like on Buffalo's final drive.
Yeah.
Like
the
the defense.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit, I got to give all the credit to Josh Allen. Yeah,
He made plays,
Josh,
bro.
man, like
He made some huge
Big
throws,
plays,
bro.
I mean, you're rating MVP for a reason.
Like that throw
For
he
sure.
made to Cooks when he threw it before he threw him open.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a throw.
that's a
But that's also on
That's a
Brandon
game
Cooks.
changer.
Yeah,
that's a game changer.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brady Cooks though. Yeah, Brady Cooks, man.
You were spot on with that addition.
That's a win for them, bro.
It is until you got to see that boy up in Mile High. It's gonna be a lot of saluting.
But he playing in the slot, so he ain't gonna cover him like that.
He'll figure it out. They gonna knock his wig off.
Who?
Surtain ain't gonna cover Hook
Might not
Cooks.
cover him, but I guarantee you, they gonna hit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a rough game because Denver defense is
Denver
tough.
defense is tough though.
Denver defense is tough, and I'm curious as to what wide receiver group they kind of run out there for Buffalo. Because I mean, Riley Moss has been playing pretty good this year, but I will say this though: speaking of quarterbacks, since we're talking about the Buffalo game, Tre'Davious White.
That's huge.
From the dead.
From the dead, bro.
Because when I seen that shit, I'm like, damn, was that the same nigga?
Yeah.
Like these old niggas.
Hey,
Fuck them.
Yeah.
They stepping up. Got to give them credit for sure.
Nah, hey, I really, I used to be a big fan of Tre'Davious White back in his first stint in
nice.
Buffalo.
Nah, he was nice.
But man, if he can play consistently like that though, man, throughout the playoffs, they might have something.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think so for sure. We skipped one game though. The Rams and the Panthers.
Yeah,
That's
I
another-
mean,
my bad.
we were still talking about the Panthers or the Jaguars game
Yeah.
because I just wanted to ask y'all a question. Like,
What's that?
Did y'all hear the press conference after the game?
Yeah, I
Or
did.
The post game conference.
What happened?
When the reporter, the beat writer from Jacksonville, she was giving praise to Liam Cohen instead of actually asking him a question. And then it was other reporters out there saying that they were giving her a lot of backlash, saying that, she wasted a question or it wasn't very professional of her as a journalist. Well, yeah, I understand that. I'm with you.
Let's be real, bro. If that
It's an older black woman.
I hate to take it there with y'all.
It's an older black
I get
woman.
it, but she was black.
Shots.
If that was what's the old girl from Fox from
Aaron Andrews.
Aaron Andrews, or even a girl from Cincinnati. I can't think of her name, but we know why, bro. She came. She brought it, man. Salute to to the lady, man, because I don't know her name, but
she sounded like Big Mama.
She stood on She stood on business.
She sounded like Big
props
Mama.
Where props was due, and y'all gotta nitpick with that.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, she didn't ask a direct question about the game. Man, she was giving that man his praise, bro.
Yeah. Like you got to think this. As old as she is, right? I'm sure she's an older woman, right?
She's an older black woman. And she's like the editor-in-chief of the
Jacksonville Beat.
Yeah.
So to be there to probably seen Jacksonville when they had almost 10 years ago now when they were competitive, right? To see it now, to tip your hat off to that coach to say you've done a damn good job. Not everybody's gonna probably praise you in this moment. But for her to do that gives them hope, man.
Salute to her.
Shout out to her,
I
man.
ain't got no issue with it, bro.
She the GOAT for that.
Y'all some haters.
And that's the reality is, the thing about it is okay, so check this out, right? Let's play this out. Most of the time that these coaches are getting, or players are getting asked questions in these post-game interviews, most of the times the questions don't get answered anyway, right? Mm-hmm. That's one. Two, even if you answer them, even if they don't answer them, sometimes they're repeated. Prime example, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was asked 5 times in a row in different ways, is he coming back to play for the Steelers? Yeah. What difference does that make? You wasted probably longer than 30 seconds asking Aaron Rodgers 5 times in a row, is he coming back to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
No, that's a fact. But you can't see no value in
praising somebody.
Yeah. No, I'm look, I was never.
Thank you, Will. Shout out to Will, man. Appreciate you, bro. He said became number two fan in the club, man. Appreciate you, bro. Salute.
Yeah, for sure.
They said, okay. Yeah, we gonna talk about Mike Tomlin here shortly too. But my only thing was when people were bad, you know what I mean? Like, obviously going to school for journalism.
Yep.
We're taught to ask questions that you already know the answer to. And a lot of journalists already don't do that. Or they'll do that, but they'll ask bad questions. Right. And I know people say that there's no such thing as a stupid question. In journalism, it is.
Yes.
Or even how you go about asking a question is stupid. A lot of journalists do it. I hear it time and time again. Having worked, you know what I mean, in media, in national media, and hearing some of the questions, live, you know what I mean, after especially after a loss, right? That's when the worst questions get asked. So I think that for her to go out there for one, and I mean, what's she gonna? Because everybody's gonna ask you a question about the loss. Yeah. So why the fuck would he want to hear 10 fucking questions about a game he just lost?
Yes.
And if you ask Liam Cohen, I guarantee you he gonna say 100% of the time he appreciated that more than any other bullshit question that they had for him about the loss.
Yes, because and let's be real, nobody went into the season expecting for Jacksonville to do what they did.
No, nobody,
bro.
Nobody.
Like I said, bro, that game I seen against Cincinnati, bro, I damn near was ready to fold on him. Like, bro, you doing all this goofy ass shit?
Yeah.
He came back strong, man. So Liam Cohen, bro, salute, champ.
Yeah. Salute. So I didn't have an issue with her asking that question, or not even she didn't ask the question, but making that statement in that moment, which I know a lot of people did. I feel like it's reporters out there that use their time to ask the worst questions, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I think, and you went to school for journalism, yeah. And I think I've always, especially once we started the pod, I've always asked you that, bro, why are they asking these questions? Some of these are dumb questions.
Well, it's because, I mean, realistically, you're supposed to ask questions that you already know the answer to. In reality, that's why so many questions are simple.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You already know that, kind of know the answer to it,
right? But
you just want to hear them elaborate.
Gotcha.
And you also, and sometimes you just ask a question and in a moment, you know what I mean, that may not have been written down because you didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you might just be asking a question based upon his reaction from another question.
Oh, facts.
So.
Will said, just real quick, Will said, I had Trevor counted out, but he won me the fantasy champ.
Who was that, my cuz? G-Dub? Shouts out to G-Dub.
Shout out to Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence.
I think that's Cuzzo on the line.
Yeah, I think that is. I think he said big cousin.
Yeah. Cuzzo. Shouts out to you, champ.
But in other news, though, we had the Carolina Panthers game.
Hold on.
My bad.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, because we'll talk about it next. So.
We had the Carolina Panthers and the Rams.
Yeah.
Hey.
You thought it was sweet.
You thought it was a little sweet, but
who got the dub?
No, but you thought it was
Carolina.
sweet.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Carolina played their ass off.
Carolina played their ass off.
Carolina played their ass off.
They played their ass off.
Shout out to Bryce Young.
Shout out to
Bryce Young.
Shout out to Bryce.
I don't understand why you didn't think that was gonna be a dog fight, bro.
T-Mac is nice. At home, I just didn't know if LA would. I didn't know if Carolina would bring that same fight with them to LA, right? Because remember when they played them earlier in the year, it was in Carolina.
That was at Carolina.
Carolina.
Oh, it was. They won the division.
That's why I thought it was gonna be a dog fight.
They brought Cam Newton out to start it, bro.
You're right.
That's when they brought Cam out. I said, "Oh, they might be in trouble." Yeah. Cam came out and started rocking that drum. I said, he almost broke it. I'm like, yeah, shout out to Killer. He back in Carolina as well. That's good to see them embrace him. Yeah, man.
Took long enough.
But hey, sometimes
I really didn't get to watch the game, but I heard Matt Stafford it wasn't his best game.
Nah, it wasn't. I think he hit his finger or something too on a helmet.
I seen that.
But yeah,
Matt Stafford always getting hurt.
Shouts out to the best receiver in the NFL, Puka.
Yeah, Puka balled out.
Is y'all gonna give him his due?
Nah, he ain't the best receiver in the league. But
you know why I don't. I ain't saying that he not.
Is he better than Devontae Adams now?
Yes. No, he is. He's the better. He's the better.
I
ain't saying that. But like you gotta also think of but you also gotta think about it like this though.
But you really think he the best receiver in the league?
This year.
You think he better than JSN?
I don't think so.
Bruh. I think Puka is
Here's
better
the
than
difference.
JSN.
Here's the
JSN,
difference.
That's my dog.
Here's the difference, though.
Puka's a problem.
The Rams in that system know how to force feed a dog like him. They did it with Cooper Kupp. And and guess what happened? Cooper Kupp got disappeared quickly. He disappeared quick.
Because of the usage.
Because of usage. They know how to utilize.
Cooper Kupp wasn't the same player either. He went to fucking Seattle.
No. I'm talking even the following year. Even the following year after his Triple Crown, bro. He wasn't the same.
Cooper was a dog.
No, I'm saying after his
Triple Crown?
Yeah, I'm saying
because of usage.
It's the system, bro.
It might be the system, but my point is he went to fucking Seattle, was supposed to be a top receiver for them.
Huh?
So let me I'm trying to explain. That's why I don't just be quick to say Puka's the best receiver in football because of the system.
Okay, I respect that.
They gonna force feed Puka.
I respect it.
How many targets he get is crazy, bro.
But he's
JSN on the other hand.
But you got this
with somebody who say
he might be force fed. But look at the play. I don't even think
think Puka is better than Jamar Chase.
That might be true.
That's true.
No, about this year.
This year, yeah, I give you that. But I say
the number one.
I say JSN then Puka this year.
Yeah, I say JSN is better than Puka
this year. I'll say that.
If we're just basing it off this year alone, yeah. But I'm not taking nothing away from what Puka did.
No, for sure. No.
Absolutely right. He's a dog. Like,
yeah,
I fuck with him.
But also, I see. But then you going back to the system. It's so much easier to be Puka when you got Devontae Adams.
He did it last year, bro. You can't say he had Cooper Kupp because Cooper Kupp ain't do shit.
But Devontae Adams is a whole nother. Like you see how often they go to him too. Like, he a dog, bro.
He is.
I think
he's a Hall of Fame receiver.
I think Puka gonna be a top
for sure.
Top
first ballot.
Top 3.
Yeah.
First ballot.
First ballot. For sure.
I think Puka gonna be the top 3 receiver the next 4 to 5 years to come, bro.
Puka Nakua? Yeah. You think with that usage rate, that he can sustain 4 to 5 years at that level.
I don't know, bro.
That's tough.
He right, Will right. 5 years. JSN get about a volume, but it ain't nowhere near like.
Yeah, they do got 2 dogs in the backfield too. Shout out to Blake Corum.
Yeah, for sure.
And Kyron Williams.
We want to plug the backup first. Right. Who does that?
Hey. He went to Michigan. That's why I was supposed to shout out to Blake Corum, man.
You still lead with Kyron first, bro. Kyron the dog.
Yeah, he is a dog.
Kyron the dog.
But I got to shout out to my boy. I got to shout out Blake Corum, man.
All right.
I mean,
where was you trying to go before that game, though?
But no. So
Patriots.
The only thing I did, no.
Okay.
They want to go to Patriots. Well, yeah, let's talk about the Patriots.
Drake?
Game. Let's talk about the Patriots game. Drake May and, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Drake had me nervous.
The Patriots came out kind of flat on offense. They defense held them down. But which I didn't expect.
But how?
I'm saying I expected for the offense to be more flowing in that game.
Bro, if you paid attention to the Patriots play football lately, it's like they got a bounty out on defense.
No, I'm not.
They are smacking shit every week, bro.
I'm not saying that from that standpoint of like I didn't expect them to be. I'm just saying I thought that the offense would just be more dominant.
No, the Chargers got a good ass defense too, though.
Yeah, they do.
But at home, like Derwin James, that boy different. But hey. I expected for the offense to just be more high octane in that game. I understand it was very bad wins and it's cold as shit, but they used to that. It's New England.
Why did they play Trey like that though, bro? You rolled it. I get why they rolled it. They rolled with the high hand.
You gotta go. Fuck the high hand. You gotta go with the veteran, bro. And Ramondre, you forgot about Ramondre? You had to remind y'all niggas. Ramondre's reminding. Ramondre's reminding. He's a problem, bro.
I'm not saying that he's not a problem.
You're being biased a little bit.
No, I'm not. You rolled Trey like.
They tried to get me about Blake talking crazy.
No, but they rolled Trey like the last back half of the season up into this game.
Well, I think they're being smart too, bro.
Yeah, he just came off injury.
Trey is injury prone.
True.
He's not an in between the tackle runner either, in my personal opinion. He ultimately can be, but he's not like Ramondre.
Nah, Ramondre's a little bit thicker, bigger. You know what I mean? Bigger back.
They have perfect combination with each other. That's why I don't mind them.
Yeah,
bringing Ramondre back to life, bro. Because it's ultimately, bro, this low key could get him to the Super Bowl. Because I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I got some picks. We'll get to him, but shouts out to Drake. He got it together in the second half, and that Charger offense, bro,
trash. Bro,
they definitely needed one.
That whole offensive line has the worst. They're the worst in their position.
Ooh, the Chargers offensive line?
Yes.
Bro, they lost half of the offensive line due to injury this year.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
The fact that they even made it this far
is
without
it's commendable.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them props just based on that.
The only thing I'm worried about with the Chargers ain't really, regardless of losing their offensive line this season or not, is Herbert is still continuing to get hit too much.
They getting that boy crushed.
It has been a problem for years. It's not like it's a problem just now, right? Like he's been taking a lot of hits.
But they haven't.
It's so many questions I got about that game though. Like Omarion Hampton not playing for real. Like I think he had one carry.
I think he was still hurt. He was just coming off an injury too.
But he's coming off injury. But he played the last 4 games, last 5 games of the regular season. Yeah. They put him in for one.
But they say
they put him in for the game. He got
nicked up in that last. I think the last regular season game he got nicked up.
But he was
because he came into the game. He came into the game questionable.
Yeah, he came in the game, but they never said like, oh well, he couldn't play anymore after that. They didn't send him to the locker room to change. Like none of that. He just was on the sideline.
But I think it's a confidence thing too, bro. These rookies coming in, that's a lot on their plate, bro. It's playoff football, bro.
Yeah, but that's exactly it's not much room for error. It's playoff football. Right? Like you trying to win the game
exactly. So can you trust a rookie? A hurt rookie at that?
But at least to give him opportunities. Like you know what I mean? He's the best pass catching back that they have on the roster.
Okay.
Like
but Vidal's not too far off though.
Vidal ain't too far off, but he ain't better.
Yeah, he's definitely not better.
Yeah, like and I'm saying like in this situation I felt like they should have been more proactive on offense. Like
No,
that's my opinion. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily
But-
agree with that, but I think that this is the question that's got to be answered. Like, what do you do with Justin Herbert going forward? Right?
End of the day, bro.
Is he 0? He's 0-5 now in the playoffs.
Okay, but
0-6.
let me ask you a question: has Justin Herbert ever had a number one wide receiver since he's been in for the Chargers? Since he's been drafted?
What do you mean by number one? Like,
It's like
he had a number
Alpha,
one.
Don't say Keenan Allen.
Wait, he didn't have Keenan Allen when he first got there.
Keenan Allen was past his prime, bro.
Keenan Allen's a 1,000-yard receiver when he first got there. True or false?
True.
Okay,
So you about to?
bro, we not gonna do this. We not gonna
Was
do this.
Keenan Allen there with Phillip Rivers?
The end of Phillip Rivers.
Okay. But was he there with Phillip Rivers?
The end of his.
Thank you.
The end of his.
Keenan Allen is a dog. I fuck with Keenan Allen.
And Keenan Allen was.
But when
He was
when
what,
Herbert
he
got
was-
there, he's not a
he-
true
he was-
alpha dog.
He was what,
bro.
7 years in when Herbert got there? Is that old? 6 years in? 7 years?
Nah, bro, he was still in his prime, bro, when he got there.
Bro, Justin Herbert, in my personal opinion, has never had a true alpha number one, bro.
But
I don't know. You keep saying alpha. What do you mean by that?
Like a Puka, like a JSN, like a Jamar Chase, like a Justin Jefferson. He's never had one, bro. Y'all don't get me wrong, I fuck with Ladd. But Ladd,
They ain't utilizing Ladd like they should.
they don't have a nigga that can command targets.
But is that
Quentin Johnson?
But who? Wait, hold on. But you gotta. That's when you go to.
I think
to
it's
player
I think
development.
it's more on play calling and development more than anything.
And
else.
that's when you go to drafting. That's
Both.
on the front office. to
'Cause-
do
No,
that.
for sure.
But they do enough to get him to the playoffs, right?
Because the reality is this, and that's what I was gonna say.
If they had a shitty ass defense, they would never make the playoffs.
Let me ask you a question.
You about to sit here and say the Chargers will make the playoffs if their defense won top tier?
Hold on, but let me ask you a question. What wide receiver does Josh Allen have that will command the double team?
None.
You comparing? So you saying Josh Allen and Justin Herbert are comparable?
Yes, because they consider them both top 5 quarterbacks. Do they or do they not?
I don't. Not Herbert.
You really
Herbert
said
is not
Justin
a top 5
Herbert
quarterback
at all.
No.
A lot of people consider him a top 5 quarterback.
Justin
Off
Herbert-
ability.
No.
Justin Herbert can't tie Josh Allen's shoes, bro.
I'm just telling you.
There is a lot of media talking heads that have a lot of respect for
A lot of people
and put him
a
up
lot
there.
of people have Justin Herbert ranked very high as a quarterback, bro.
But 5 is a
cool.
stretch. But
A
yeah,
lot of people have him ranked as a top 5 quarterback based off of ability.
ability, maybe, yeah,
Not
maybe.
like saying statistically he's
Yeah,
putting up, like,
I see where you're going.
even though
now.
he does put up numbers, but still, like,
Yeah.
a lot of people regard him as being one of those upper echelon Joe Burrow elite quarterbacks.
No,
Yeah.
don't put Joe Burrow on the same sentence as Justin Herbert.
Bro, I'm talking about what
ability.
What,
He's
I'm
not
talking about what people, how
Nah,
people
yeah,
view.
Yeah, he's
Justin
talking about
Herbert.
And that's retarded in my
No,
mind.
he's talking about evaluating a quarterback talent. That's it.
That's it. I'm not saying
That's
that
it.
I think
And I
that
see
he's
that.
that
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
like, a lot of people regard him as being in that tier of quarterbacks.
Okay.
So yeah, I can compare him because that's how a lot of people value them.
Yeah.
But what do all those quarterbacks have or had? Josh Allen had Stephon Diggs.
10 years ago.
So would you say Keenan Allen was better than Stephon Diggs?
At that time,
I think
No,
it,
just
in general,
in general.
do I think he's a better wide receiver than Stephon Diggs?
I'm just asking a question.
Yes.
Okay.
All the time. Yes. If I'm looking, I think he's a better pass catcher overall. Route running is probably
They do
close.
comparisons.
Yeah.
I'd say Stephon Diggs probably is faster for sure.
But I think the problem goes back to what I think I've alluded to with him is it's not protecting the quarterback. That's the biggest thing. Justin Herbert, one, has not really had a good running back. That's been a problem. And then it's protecting him. There's been the biggest problem in my opinion, but
I mean, this year they couldn't help it. I mean, injuries happen. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
They did the best they could with that, as far as that goes.
yep, that's true. No, for sure.
Rashawn Slater is one of the best tackles in the NFL.
For sure.
And then Joe Alt to
That's
go
what I'm
right
saying. I thought-
behind
yeah,
him.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
thought they
with the-
invested into the O-line.
They did.
But it's something happens every year, it seems like. But getting back to the last game of the week, the wild card weekend, which I think this was like the best wild card weekend in a long time, in my opinion. This was probably, I mean, like you only had one bad game.
I damn near want to shed a tear, man, watching the end of that game, bro.
But
the fourth quarter, everything just went downhill.
And Mario's alluding to the Houston Texans versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Like I said, they was on life support.
And I remember last week. And I remember last week we said, "Hey Mario, you really think?"
I believed, man.
You believed.
I believed.
You believe the other way now, right?
You believe?
I believe.
Now, so what I'll say is
you
this.
believe now? Prime time.
I'll say this. The Texans is another team who I think have been playing defense like they got a bounty on somebody's head every week.
Best defense left in the playoffs.
They have been tagging cats.
Number one defense, bro.
Man, I'll say this, man. For Aaron Rodgers, if that was Aaron Rodgers,
no. Come on, bro.
If that's Aaron Rodgers,
let's be realistic.
Let me.
Mike Tomlin is no longer with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He won't be going back to Pittsburgh.
He's not going. He's done.
But I'll say this. Let me get this off, man.
Okay, my bad.
It's damn near like I'm. You know what I mean? Like
you about to cry?
He's sentimental right now.
Yeah, man.
No, you got a man crush.
I feel it. It's like
A-Rod.
It's like I gotta speak at his give a eulogy, but
go ahead.
Aaron Rodgers has done a lot for the game of football, for the NFL.
Sure.
And
I think he's changed the game at the quarterback position.
In my eyes, Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback of all time.
You done?
And if this is his final game, if that was his final performance, I hate that he had to go out like that. Because you hate to see anybody that great go out. It's so sad. He got his ass whooped in that fourth quarter. And the offensive line should all be ashamed of themselves for not doing. I mean, I'm sure that they did their best, but that's Aaron Rodgers, dog. Like I'm gonna sacrifice my leg for Aaron Rodgers if I'm on that offensive line.
Hey, A-Rod, shouts out to you, but go sit your old ass down.
And then they asked him, and then they had the audacity, and this is where bad reporting comes. This is the fucking question people should have had an issue with. And me and the guy at work were talking. They asked him, well, what drove you out of the game in the last 2 minutes? We're fucking down 20 points. Why the fuck would I? He's 40 years old.
Yeah.
Already running for his fucking life. He can't even run.
I ain't gonna lie though.
They got a spot for him in a booth with Tom Brady.
He don't want to be by Tom Brady. I don't know if he want to be by Tom.
Fox, go ahead and recruit.
And I'm with you. Like until I think that boy in Kansas City came along, bro. I really was thinking like Aaron Rodgers was, when you talk about pure talent quarterback, the best in the business.
The best.
I think he's changed the game when it comes to quarterback play. A lot of these dudes doing this no look is because of him. Like they get this, like the accuracy, the sidearm, the off platform throws, the accuracy in throwing the ball downfield, like, yeah. But go ahead.
So with all that being said, during the course of his whole career, do you think Aaron Rodgers underachieved?
No.
I would say
yeah. I say yeah.
I say yeah, Nate. But a lot of it is he was asked to win with Green Bay with pennies, like with less. Like you didn't invest into a wide receiver until you got Devontae Adams.
Tom didn't get invested in.
No, but I felt like Tom did get invested. It's two different ways. Tom got invested in ways that they brought in guys that fit the system, right? Whereas I think
Green Bay tried to rely too much on A-Rod's talent, more or less, of build a core into a system type shit.
Y'all want me to be honest with y'all?
What's that?
I've never said this before on this, like before saying this right now. Tom Brady was blessed with, he was a great quarterback, blessed with a great coach. The best coach at the time. Aaron Rodgers was a great player with a good to average coach.
Sounds like LeBron.
No, I mean, his coaches were better than LeBron's, But
You such of a LeBron sexual that you gotta bring him in every conversation.
But no, like, and that's
Jesus
bro,
fucking Christ,
that's
bro.
the reality, bro. Like, if he,
God,
Oh,
hey,
man.
I can
I
only.
was hoping we was going in on NBA.
I
I see where the time was, so I had to go.
I can only
We ain't
imagine.
cover NBA in 10 weeks. So I had to throw the king in there.
There is one topic that, regardless,
for sure.
NBA, we have to talk about.
but
that's
no,
fact.
the only thing I'm gonna say is Aaron Rodgers was always been better than his coach. I can't always say that about Tom Brady.
So you don't.
No, that
McCarthy.
Tampa team, he was better than the coach.
Bruce Arians? Bruce Arians is a damn good coach.
But you don't think McCarthy developed
Bro,
Aaron?
Tom was doing what the hell he wanted to then, though.
Who say I don't think what?
McCarthy.
Like, Tom was to the point where he was playing the GM, too.
Oh, wait a minute, bro.
Let's not.
I don't think I won't say
Going into it, you didn't think Aaron, did you really think Aaron Rodgers from start, not necessarily finish, but from the start,
yes.
was going to be one of the greatest quarterbacks
Yes,
ever played
bro.
the
I
game?
watched him play in college, bro. He was a dog in college.
Wow, bro. Okay.
A lot of
No.
If
He's
you go back,
been a
and you
big
look-
supporter
bro,
of
if
Aaron
you go back,
Rodgers.
if you go back and look at that draft, bro.
Okay, well, let me not ask you.
I remember.
Did you,
What did he
did you think Aaron Rodgers?
coming out of Cal will be what he is today?
Yeah.
No.
Jeff. A-Rod.
Do you-
Start of his career. Go ahead.
The start of his career, do you think he? You said the start of his career?
I'm
Yes.
saying going into his career, did you think ultimately he'd be either the best quarterback ever?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I don't know what y'all were watching then, because I remember.
So that's why I
remember-
said
wasn't-
going in,
I wasn't
McCarthy,
watching
bro.
Cal back
Because
then
even
like
if
that.
you-
With the cow, so
Yes, bro.
so I didn't see a lot of
They-
Mario.
Gotta give McCarthy some credit too.
Mario.
I'm giving him credit, but I don't.
You gotta.
You're
not the. Hold on. Back then, you and even probably to this day now, you're not the average person. You were breaking like you taking deep dives into drafts of guys that probably I wouldn't even think about deep diving for.
Right.
So I'm being real, bro.
Yeah, no.
Like you do your home. I mean, you used to write your draft first round blog shit.
Yeah, but that's
I'm just wanting you different to know that he was gonna be a dog out of cow. But let's
Glad you clarified that.
let's
'Cause I thought you was talking about fantasy draft. I was about to say.
nah.
But I
Shots
think hold on,
fired.
I did draft
Definitely
you.
do your homework on that.
but to a fault, that's what does it, right?
Nah, for
he
sure,
he
for sure,
does
for sure.
he does the deep dive analytical,
Nah, that's a fact.
and it persuades him to pick somebody that he's probably a year or two before.
Nah, I respect
like you know what I mean? That's the reality.
I respect it.
But we got this week's games coming up, man, and we got to talk about those real quickly. Hold on. Before that, we got two.
You
We
gave
got
up on the pick'ems.
no. I'm talking about this week's. Oh no, we won't posting a playoff pickles.
Okay.
But before that, we got Mike Tomlin. We got to salute Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin has now resigned from being the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach.
Now, before we gonna move on, salute to you
Who, me?
because you predicted the future in a way.
I did.
The Bengals fucked.
The Bengals
you.
let me down.
So salute to you, man.
I said this.
You gotta give him his props. Bro.
When was that? Like week 14, week 13? I said that the AFC North should fire all their coaches.
Well, right now this is the best time to pick the Bengals to win the AFC North next year. They had the most continuity in the division.
Hey, guess what? I'm not picking the Bengals to win the AFC North next year.
Right now it's the best time. Future bets.
Future
there
bets,
go.
you say hammer them.
Hammer.
But
'em.
but shout out to
Put
Mike.
a little sprinkle.
Shout out to Mike T, man.
for sure.
Job well done. It's
19
crazy.
years.
19 years, bro.
Sheesh.
And that's why I said it though with him and Jim or John. It was time. 19 years, bro. That's a lot.
So does he go off in the sunset?
No,
Nah,
it's
He's
a job out there.
It's a
for
job.
Him.
He should bounce back.
You seen him at ATL?
That's what I've been hearing that. I think Cam Newton was talking about that today.
I hear that too. But
That'd be lit.
guess what? The owner too stupid to do this, but in my opinion, I think the Baltimore Ravens should sign him. The Baltimore Ravens got to get back to playing smash mouth hard nosed football,
That's
bro.
a good one.
They need to get back to playing
That's
that.
a good one too.
Baltimore hasn't,
He gonna bring that dog out of B more.
and he will be more relatable to
He gonna be embraced too.
Lamar.
Yeah.
It just, I think it'll just be a big deal for that organization. But he joked and said the only way he would hire Mike Tomlin is if the Steelers sign Harbaugh.
Do you think Mike is willing to go against the grain, knowing his loyalty to the Steelers, would make a move like that?
Nah, I think he's too loyal to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's what I was thinking too.
But I think I think it's
at the end of the day, it's a business.
It's a business, but I think it's in the best
It's
interest.
not like he got fired. He stepped down. So he looking at it like, I ain't gonna step down and go to fucking our rivals.
Yeah.
But I think
I get you.
I think it's in the best interest of Baltimore to try to pursue it though.
I agree with you. But I think regardless of whatever position he takes,
He's gonna be good.
well, for one, I think he needs to go into a position where because I think the biggest issue while being in Pittsburgh, and I don't know if this was a Mike Tomlin thing, but he couldn't find a quarterback after being.
Couldn't find an offense after
Antonio Brown left and Ben.
Yeah. That's been almost 10 years.
I think he got caught up too much systematically. He thought the defense was gonna carry him, and ultimately the game changed, don't he?
Yep.
The game he didn't.
Well, I mean, a part of it was the offensive coordinator said he was hiring.
That too.
Arthur Smith was not a like you already have a dry offense. You don't need a fucking offensive coordinator to run an Arthur Smith offense. You can you can play Madden and run an Arthur Smith offense.
For sure. And then we also had Miami. Miami showed up to the party as well and fired Mike McDaniels since the last pod as well. So I wanted to make sure we got that in as well.
Yeah, we're talking about the coaching pool here shortly. Because I got a question out there.
Okay.
We don't have to spend a lot of time on it, but I do have one question to pose. But the game's coming up this week. We got Buffalo at Denver.
Who you got?
I'm on deck.
Yeah.
You on deck.
You can go first.
Say less. I'm gonna go with there's two ways I can go with this, but since we just going straight into the pickups, let me just go with Denver. I just don't see Buffalo having the weapons. Now, if they muck it up and Josh Allen got the ball last, I'm taking the Bills. But overall, I guess I'll go with we saluting Mile High. Shouts out to Terrell Davis.
I'm going with Denver too.
You going with Denver?
I'm going with Denver. And I'm not a Bo Nix fan, but I think if I'm looking at it from two ways, Denver has the best defense. I don't see Buffalo's offense off the outside weapons to really pose much of a threat. But the only issue is Denver runs a 3-4, which is bad against teams that utilize tight ends a lot. Buffalo does that. But if they can get home and get to Josh Allen, which is going to probably be a tough task because he's a big guy.
Right.
But I think that's going to ultimately be the key.
And
Bo Nix has to be, as real as y'all told me he was, he got to show up.
Yeah.
Y'all told me he real. I told you I like Sean Payton. I'm a believer in Sean Payton because he showed me.
But I think ultimately that's the game changer. Sean Payton gonna outcoach Mike.
There you go, and that's
Sean McDermott,
and that's my whole reason for taking Denver, not because of Bo.
We giving you too many pointers.
I was already on this.
Oh, okay, say less.
Hey man, I'm gonna go with Josh Allen in Buffalo, bro.
Ballsy.
I think that as close as it gets, right? Like, I think they got their back against the wall. And here's why I say they got their back against the wall. They know that their opportunity in their window is to try to get there because of all of the guys that we know that are not in this playoffs, right? But I think ultimately them having to be road warriors, right? Like, I just think that there's something they're figuring out offensively that can help them. And I just trust Josh Allen more than I trust Bo Nix, to be honest.
I do too, but will you admit this has been their worst team ever in the playoffs?
The Bills?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. But I think it's something when you gotta go on the road, right? It's something when you're one of the most experienced teams in the playoffs and you gotta go on the road. Like you become into a us against them mentality or us against the world mentality. And I think that's something that the Buffalo Bills is gonna do, man.
I just don't trust.
And that 1.5 spread scares me that either it's gonna be big one way or big the other way.
I think ultimately for Denver to lose this game and we can move on, they have to turn the ball over because Buffalo defense just don't do it for me, bro.
And they don't, but I'll tell you this, and this is the last thing too. Denver's inconsistency of offense too bothers me. One week they play really well, the next week they don't. They run the ball really well, the next week they don't. Like if they don't get the ball to Harvey, they in trouble.
All right. Then we got same night.
Game of the week.
San Francisco at Seattle Seahawks.
I think that's the game of the week.
I think it might be, bro. I mean, the toughest game of the week. Jesus, 7-point spread.
You think so?
I
think the Houston game is gonna be the
That might be that.
either that or the Rams game.
I got the
Some
Hawks
good games. Give me Hawks.
in a touchdown or more.
Give me Hawks.
Come on, Purdy.
Nah.
I'm on the fence about
Nah,
it.
go ahead.
Purdy,
He don't want to
Purdy.
have to pick Seattle after he know he should pick Seattle. You know it,
I know it.
but you won't. You don't want to pick Sam Darnold, huh?
It's just
You go ahead and pick Sam,
I'm
bro.
going with Seattle. I'm going with Seattle.
Yeah.
12,
Come over to
stand
the
up.
12.
It's not because of Sam Darnold. It's because
Come over to the
I believe in
12.
JSN and that defense.
Who got to get the ball to JSN, Mario?
I could throw the ball to
I think
JSN.
they're gonna
But-
run the ball down. San
But
Francisco's
hey,
throat.
Charbonnet,
Charbonnet, bro.
Yeah, I
Ken
told
Walker?
you the running game. That sometimes, bro, it takes a quarterback to go to the right situation, bro.
like it's I just
Can
I
we
think
say this?
I think San Francisco was too banged up
That too.
for them to go out. I think if they're at 100%, I think it's a different game.
True.
I think Seattle is going to take this one.
Can we say this then? Can you admit that this is a damn different team than that Vikings team last
Yes,
year?
it is. It's a
Thank
different
you.
thing.
Okay. I'm glad you admitted that. Appreciate that.
But
bro.
if they lose, now what?
If they lose, they just. I mean,
They just lose,
if-
bro.
if they-
Retool and go. Like,
I won't lie. If they lose, it's because they got out coached.
Okay.
Like Cal Shanahan is a damn good coach.
No,
but you
so-
got to think too. This is a young team.
It is.
They're young coaching staff.
But this is
like,
where the Sam Darnold effect has to come in. For me, this is where it has to, like, y'all been telling me I've been hating.
But see, I don't think they're gonna ask Sam Darnold to go out there. They're gonna ask him to be a manager.
That's what he should be.
I don't think they're gonna ask him to do too much.
You
bro.
can't. You about to make me go left again, bro.
How am I gonna make you go
You
left?
can't sit here and say that this game is on Sam Darnold, but you
not,
won't
bro.
put a game on fucking Jalen Hurts.
I put the game on him earlier.
This game ain't gonna be on
All right,
Darnold,
bro.
bro. This ain't one of those games where they like Darnold. Let's go win us the game. It's gonna be
Yeah,
the running game.
running
It's
game
gonna
and
be
defense, bro.
Yeah, but again, I was more so, like I said, if they lose this game, it's because they got out coached. I don't think.
True. Okay.
I don't think it's because like Sam Darnold. I mean, did Sam Darnold go out and shit the bed? It's because they put him in bad situations.
True.
Like,
Yes, I agree.
That's right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I think like they got really great coaches on this San Francisco staff. Robert Saleh, you know what I mean, he's a great defensive coordinator. I still to this day don't understand why the Bengals went out golden and didn't go that way. But I'm not in their front office, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
Maybe I heard what you said incorrectly. My bad.
Yeah. I won't put it on
Because I thought you meant like he had to go win the game. I'm like,
no,
whoa,
he don't have to go
whoa.
win the game. He don't have to go win the game. They
manage
just
that.
they got to put him in position to win the game. Now he doesn't have to go win it.
And I forgot, San Fran did get more banged up last week. So, yeah, I'm with y'all. Houston and New England is going to be that.
Sunday, Houston
Yes, sir.
at the New England Patriots.
Dog fight. Defense.
Drake.
Defense.
Guess what though? Drake. Guess what? Drake. D'Amico Ryans got them boys hunting.
They going
Kirby
hunting.
Smart boys.
they going hunting, bro.
I will say this.
CJ.
Jesus. Oh, get your shit together.
But
If
it's
you-
the
if you
O-line,
play- if
too.
you
It's
play
the
like-
O-line, though.
Yeah, but
That O-line ass.
This
That
is what,
O-line
this is
ass.
third year?
Yeah.
You can't be doing stupid shit in the red zone, bro.
True.
You know what I'm saying? If C.J. Stroud play like he played against the Steelers, the Patriots gonna win. But I'm going with the Texans.
I'm going with Houston too. I like C.J. Stroud in this game.
Give me Houston as well. I just think they've been in the playoffs before with a good amount of this nucleus. I hope they can get your boy Nico back too, though, because that looked ugly.
Oh, the concussion.
That concussion looked ugly.
Hey.
So hopefully he comes back.
Hey, Jalen Higgins, dog. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
No, for sure.
Dog.
Mark,
it's gonna be a dog.
And the MVP outside of the defense of that team this season that was a hell of a pickup in Marks, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What college?
Woody Marks.
Yeah. Where'd he go?
Yeah, rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, rookie.
Yeah, rookie. I don't know where he was.
Yeah, he nice.
He nice, bro.
Yeah, Woody Marks definitely came alive, man, because Nick Chubb has done it. I don't know.
Yeah, he done.
Yeah, I don't know if.
It's over for Nick.
But they starting to utilize him now that starting to get a little bit healthy.
Yeah.
You think he gonna be on the NFL roster next year?
Probably not. Just need to sit his old ass down. I think I mentioned that before.
I just think he's not even that old, but it's just the knees, man. Like it banged. Yeah, I know what you mean though. Like football years. Yeah. But then you got the LA Rams, the Chicago Bears.
Ooh.
Go ahead, E.
Y'all want me to go first? This is easy for me. I'm going with the Rams.
That's why I said E.
Cause he know.
Right.
Hey, bro. Man. Give me the Bears. I was on the Rams bandwagon, bro. It's about to be fucking below zero in Soldier Field. You getting these LA cats to come out to Chicago and Soldier Stadium. Give me the Bears. Give me the Bears, bro.
You must have forgot who Matt Stafford is.
I did.
Nigga got it out the mud.
And I seen how
got it out the mud. You hear me?
I seen how Dennis Allen was playing defense in that man-to-man shit. That shit ain't gonna work against the Rams.
Nah.
Puka gonna be
Puka going for 20 receptions and 3 tutties.
Yeah.
Devontae gonna be right behind him with 2.
All right, give me the Rams, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, the Bears are gritty. You know, they kind of remind me of the Bengals in 21 to a certain extent.
I know one thing for sure. Sean McVay, he ain't Matt LaFleur. He get up 3 tutties, he ain't letting them come back.
Nah, but Ben Johnson got
Ben Johnson, the hell of he's done a great job as a head coach this year. Turned that team around. I gave him his flowers for that. But I'm telling you,
if it's close in the fourth,
if it's close in the fourth, I mean
the Bears.
Matty Stafford, he get a little
Telling
janky.
you, bro.
He nut up
He
sometimes.
get a little janky.
Cause Quad is kept like outside of like with the Rams, right? Outside of Puka been balling, like the running game has been slowed down.
Yeah.
Like, so I just see that being a close game, bro. And in a close game, I'm gonna rock with the Bears, man.
Ain't a bad pick. I mean, it ain't a bad pick. I think the Rams are gonna take it. I believe in Matt Stafford. I believe in what that team has been doing all year.
Yeah. I believe in both coaches, bro. I wouldn't be in Dallas, so I believe in both coaches, bro. And I said it before, like it's corny how Ben Johnson does some of the things after the games, but I think he's got that team. He's turned that team over to a whole new leaf, bro. That they're one of the best, probably one of the best Bears teams we've seen in a while, bro.
Yeah.
And in his first year, shout out to him.
I agree.
I got a new Super Bowl future.
Who's your Super Bowl future?
H-Town, baby.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
H-Town, baby. Paul Wall voice.
Oh, you switched from Drake, huh? I ain't even peeped that. You pick Houston.
The reason why, though, is because Drake look a little flustered, man, and I don't trust. Now, if they get that running game going, you know, like I said, and then C.J. Stroud turns a baller, but they don't have, don't get me wrong, I like Stephon Diggs, but the Texans secondary, bro,
Real.
the best secondary in the game.
Yeah.
And it's like, Stephon Diggs, he ain't about to do shit.
No,
So,
it's real.
You know, I think it's based off matchups. Patriots got a bad draw with this one.
I agree with you. But let's talk about one thing real quick regarding NFL. This last topic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got one other thing we got to hit, but with the Pittsburgh job becoming available now and the Miami job that we know, what job do you think out there is the best?
I already said it. The Giants.
You still believe that the Giants is the best?
What? You have no quarterback in Pittsburgh.
But you got the prestige. You know what the
I
organization
don't give a
is
fuck
going.
about prestige.
You know what the organization is
At the end of the day, it comes down to personnel. They haven't had the personnel in over 15 years.
So what makes you think they're gonna have the personnel to do it next year? To be
No, I didn't say they would.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just saying, but
People saying what's the best job.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's the best job.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm saying the Giants,
okay.
personnel wise.
I don't think that it's the best job, but not because of personnel.
Okay.
I think it's actually the worst job.
The Giants.
What?
The Steelers.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh
I think
yeah,
it's one
still
of
is the worst. Yeah,
But it's only because of expectation, not because of anything else.
yeah.
A little bit of both on my end.
I think personnel, depending upon the coach, how they draft, all that that can change.
Because now
And how you go and hit it.
they drafting in the 20s.
So who would you say? Yeah. So who would you say is the best job?
I don't think it's the Giants. First I did because they have a great defense. It's a very good young defense.
And they got a great foundation
And
on offense.
they got a good foundation on offense with Jackson Dart. And, but I mean, we got to see how Neighbors is coming off of ACL. And you got a running back in Cam Scatterboo who coming off ACL too. Like, so. But I think it's still a good draw. I don't think it's the best job available. I think for me, the best job available is Baltimore.
Yeah, I think it's Baltimore for me too.
Like you got an MVP level quarterback. Only thing that you probably have to do is go try to get a number one receiver.
Yes,
Like a true number one receiver.
That is a need.
And you have to just because they got the pieces on defense. They just got to get a defensive guy, a defensive coordinator in there that can put the pieces in place.
Yep.
That's it. Because they got the pieces.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
They drafted Malachi Starks this year.
Yep.
That gives them. They
just
Cal
was
Hamilton
banged
still.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was banged up defensively. I still think that too.
It definitely ain't Pittsburgh or Miami.
Let's skip the running back thing. Let's go to the NBA. I wanted to talk that
Let's
NBA.
go. Let's talk NBA
Because I
real
think
quick.
that's that topic of with the Lakers. I think is important to hit.
Yeah. So on the podcast with Max Kellerman, Rich Paul went out and said that he believes that the Los Angeles Lakers should trade Austin Reeves to the Memphis Grizzlies for Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
And LeBron was asked about it after the game against the Atlanta Hawks, and he said that he doesn't agree with what Rich Paul said, and that Rich Paul's views are his own views. They have nothing to do with LeBron. Do you believe that it's anything to that? As far as do you believe that LeBron really feels that way? Like he doesn't want Austin Reeves to be traded? Or do you think that maybe that's something that has been said? No. Or that's the conversation that had been had? Or do you just believe that maybe that is Rich Paul on his own?
I think he feels that. I think he really feels that way because you got to think, bro, LeBron is not looking like he's not thinking that he's about to be in the league 10 more years, bro. If you trade Austin Reeves, don't get me wrong, I fuck with Jaren Jackson. But now you kind of like in the same boat they was when they had AD. In a way. Don't get me wrong, Jaren Jackson is way more healthier and is way more available than AD. But if you trade Austin Reeves, bro, and LeBron, so what now? What are we doing? Now we back in the same boat of LeBron having to score 25 to 30. That's no good in the playoffs, bro. Shouts out to the king because you've been balling. But that shit looks no good in the playoffs, bro. When LeBron got to score 25 to 30 points in a 7-game series, bro.
So you're saying that you think LeBron is not viewing it that way?
Yeah, I don't think he's viewing what Rich Paul said. I think I'm standing by what he said. Don't trade Austin Reeves for Jaren Jackson. Okay, you would. What was the specific question. Are you saying there's some beef between them two? Or
No. LeBron just didn't agree with it.
Okay.
LeBron didn't agree that they should trade Austin Reeves for
with you.
Jaren Jackson. My problem is this. In my opinion, I think partly how this podcast has came about is for Rich Paul to be saying things that LeBron wants to say, but doesn't say. I think LeBron has lost power with the Lakers, and this is their way of controlling a narrative or throwing scenarios out there that tries to get them exactly what they want. But I think this is going to be a bad solution. That's a bad solution. And or I also think Rich Paul should not have conversations about trades on a podcast.
Why not?
You're a fucking agent.
Give a fuck. It's a podcast. Freedom of speech. He can say whatever the fuck he want to say.
So if anybody did that to Rich Paul's,
I understand what you're saying.
If anybody did that to Rich Paul's players that he's an agent of, he would have a problem with this.
No, bro.
People have already went on platforms talking about Anthony Davis, and at one point he turned it and was pissed because they were doing that, saying that the Dallas Mavericks should trade Anthony Davis. 2-3 weeks later, now he's more receptive to trading Anthony Davis from Dallas now because of those conversations. I think, in my opinion, bro, as an agent, you should not be spewing your personal views on a podcast to broadcast it, to bring it, to make it more of a trade talk.
I just think
Fuck freedom of speech. Fuck all that. Because the reality is you're an agent. You're basically an employee or a sub-employee of the NBA because you're working for their players of the league. This is bad for the league, and this is bad for Rich Paul and LeBron James to spew this bullshit.
Whatever. I'm taking it this way. I think what Rich Paul was really trying to say is Memphis would embrace Austin Reeves more than the Lakers at this point.
Well, I think what he was saying was that basically Jaren Jackson doesn't want to go through a rebuild, which is what it looks like is going to happen in Memphis. And he's saying that he believes that he's like right now could help the Lakers to win.
Nah, for sure. And I think ultimately Austin Reeves can become potentially a superstar in Memphis.
Who's the agent of Jaren Jackson?
I cannot remember who his agent is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
it's
like,
worth looking up,
like he doesn't represent it. I know he doesn't represent Austin Reeves. Okay, so like, and that's partly why he was checked courtside at a Laker game by Austin Reeves' agent for saying shit like that. He should not spew shit like in it. Jaren, my bad. But it didn't look bad. If he's Jaren agent, that even looks worse.
Okay, well, whatever. Do you think that should happen?
No.
There it is. Austin Brown.
At CCA. Mm-hmm. At this point, bro, I am just ready for them. Let this year be over. Do not fucking re-sign this motherfucker and move on, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit, bro.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I don't think it's out of thin air that Rich Paul is saying this. Like,
yes.
I don't necessarily think that maybe this is how LeBron feels, but I think that this is a conversation that's probably been had somewhere.
I don't think so.
And I'm being honest. Like, do you think that because that's damn near that's a random piece to talk about trading for?
That is so random, bro.
Like, you don't think that that's a conversation that's ever been had before? Like, and I'm not saying that I think because I think it, and LeBron's not.
So you don't think Jaren Jackson has value to the Lakers?
Yeah, of course I do.
He does, but guess what? What is your reality that you just said? Now you're got to rely on LeBron James to score more.
Absolutely.
We just saw him in the game, the last game, hunt for fucking stats when fucking your boy Luka was hit cooked for fucking 40 in the first half.
But I will say this. Moving forward long term, it could potentially be better to have Jaren Jackson on.
It'll be better now. You want me to tell you why? Because he plays defense. You know who's not playing defense great right now? LeBron James.
It would be, but it would be.
Hey, singled out.
But he,
nah, I know what you're saying.
I literally just watched a clip of him get like.
That nigga need.
I watched the Kings game.
He gotta go.
What do you do?
It's over.
One playing defense.
It's time for him to go.
He balled.
Can you give King his props? Can you get a shout out to the King?
It's time for him to go.
Damn, it is.
No,
it's time.
But in reality, you don't think that that's a conversation.
Your lease is up, nigga.
You think that conversation came out of thin air?
Hey, your lease is
I
up.
don't know, bro.
Take your crown off and go home.
And
take your ball with you.
No, no. Let's
just a hater.
Retire.
But let's be honest though. I'm gonna ask you a serious question. Like, with that being said, do you think that Rich Paul should even be talking about that, knowing that LeBron and him, knowing their relationship? Why would you ever bring up a trade that's involving the Lakers?
Podcast,
I get it's a podcast, but you have to think.
Who gives a fuck? Y'all getting y'all feelings about certain shit.
No,
it's a podcast.
Who's in feelings, bro? That's real.
No, but what? Look, it's not about me being in my feelings.
Not you.
No. But in reality,
I don't care about the season
because of that conversation. Because of that conversation,
they was winning.
Hey Jeff,
he has Lakers shit on. He has his Bean Bryant.
No, let me tell you the issue, right?
It was Kobe Bryant
because of their relationship, right? That conversation led to reporters asking LeBron about that conversation, right? About the trade. So you know what that's gonna do? That's good, because even if LeBron didn't say shit, that's gonna cause conflict between Austin Reeves and LeBron James camp. Because it's like, damn, do you want me traded? Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, how you really?
I get y'all point of view.
You telling me in public? You saying it publicly?
I'm not saying you're wrong for feeling that way.
But you can't say we in our feelings for that.
You is the way you the way you go about shit.
How?
You definitely be in your feelings.
How am I in my feelings? I don't care. Okay. I'm waiting for him to go. That's it.
He ain't going averaging 25 and 30 the last 4 or 5 games.
He won't be here.
Top 10 player in the league still.
He won't be with the Los Angeles Lakers next year.
Top 10?
He playing like it.
I don't know. If
he had 31, 9 and 9 yesterday.
I
don't know if he's top 10 anymore, but
I ain't been watching the highlights.
I have. Okay. I've been watching.
So is that what you've been watching? Like, are you just watching highlights?
How much did they win by yesterday?
Answer my question. I answer a question. I'll answer yours.
I haven't watched a whole Lakers game.
So you've been just watching highlights. So you just been watching the good
and the bad.
They don't have bad highlights. Where you see them at?
No, I'm saying.
Where do you see bad highlights at?
I'm saying the good and the bad, not necessarily highlights. I see the good of LeBron, and I also see the bad.
What bad plays do you see of LeBron?
Not playing on defense, bro.
Oh, you see that? Where at?
See, that's a hater.
Where at? Where do you see it?
What you mean? Where do I see it? On the game.
Okay.
I mean, he been balling.
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna take.
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna take nothing away.
Look at my boy, bro.
But he top 10 is a stretch.
That's not top 10 stats.
Did you see the other top 10 stats before you said that?
Go ahead.
Have you seen them? I'm asking you a question.
But that was
pull the top.
He's averaging 22. He's probably like
just going off points though, bro.
No. I'm just saying. I'm saying like, but even at points, right? He's probably like fucking 20.
If I name 10,
and then you go
other. Not the main fucking score.
But if I name 10 players right now, I can name 10 players right now better than
this. Let's end this.
All right, we'll end this today.
You do it. I want to stay out of it because I don't want to be biased.
Is he better than Jokic?
No.
Is he better than Jaylen Brown?
Mario, you lost me.
This year.
No.
This year, Jaylen Brown's been balling.
Yeah, he has.
All right. Is he better than Luka?
Keep going.
Okay, so
Have you found somebody he is better than yet?
Just keep going.
Okay, just gonna stop me. Okay, all right. Is he better than Giannis?
Keep going.
All right. Let's see. Donovan Mitchell.
Yes.
There.
Go ahead. Keep going.
All right.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers ain't been shit all year.
No,
Donovan Mitchell don't make his players better. Donovan Mitchell ain't never been shit when it comes to the playoffs. He nut up every time.
Okay.
If you really want to break this down,
Okay. Is he?
he's
You at how
more
many?
talented right
How
now
many
than
you at?
I'm already at 5.
Okay.
All right.
Is that with Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, that's what Donovan.
Take him off. Take him off. Let's.
All right. Is he better than SGA?
No.
All right. Is he better? Is he better than Anthony Edwards?
Keep going. That we
Okay.
you ain't saying that.
ain't
Keep
saying
going.
that. All right. All right. Well, I'm at 6 now, so this will be 7. All right. Is he better than
KD?
Is he better than Kevin Durant? All right. So we got Kevin Durant right there. All right. Steph Curry.
6, 7.
Cade Cunningham.
But what are y'all basing this off of though?
He's asked you a question and you were supposed to say
I wouldn't put Cade over him.
Okay. All right.
He still gotta prove it.
All right. Is he?
Same way with Donovan Mitchell. Y'all kill me with this regular season shit. But then when the playoffs get here,
We're talking about the season, bro. You
This
said
year.
this year.
Is he better than Tyrese Maxey?
yes.
We're-
We only got this year to go off.
Okay.
He better
That's
than
fair.
Tyrese
That's
Maxey
fair.
right now.
My personal opinion, LeBron is.
All right. So
Man, fuck what they talking about.
is he better than Jalen Brunson right now? Is he better than Jalen Brunson right now?
You see I got the crown?
Take his crown and his ball and go home.
What was the Jay-Z line he said?
I don't know what he said. I mean, he said a lot.
There's a Jay-Z line for a lot of things,
there,
bro.
He said it.
And I'm sure I can find one that debunks the shit out of what he said.
I bet you can.
But yeah, bro, LeBron ain't top 10 no more. It is just it's a cold hard fact that you got to live with.
It is, bro. It's cool. It's okay.
You went through it with me, so
Everybody got to go through it. Father Time ain't waiting for nobody.
Yeah.
Father Time ain't. It's
It's caught up.
The LeBron era is.
It's over.
It's
Over.
It's counting
First it
down.
was the shoes,
Yeah.
and now it's this.
It's counting down.
Man, the shoes.
This
I don't even know why you ever mentioned the shoes. I never.
But nah, just wanted to talk about that, man. I wanted to bring some light to that. I thought it was just interesting that Rich Paul would even bring up the conversation to somebody like on the Lakers.
They know what they
I
do.
ain't knocking it.
As far as
I agree
Trey.
with y'all, but I ain't knocking it.
Oh, you agree with us, but you ain't knocking what he did. All right, but with that being said, I want to thank everybody for listening to Tunnel Vision Podcast. Thank you out there for everybody helping us grow every week.
Shout out to the TikTok supporters today, man.
Nah, facts.
Big shout
Appreciate
out.
y'all. We
Big
went
shout out to
live.
them.
We'll try to do that more often.
Yeah, Searchski.
But make sure help us get to 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Please.
Make sure you like, subscribe.
Eight more.
So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a cousin to tell their girlfriend to tell their friend to tell their mama to go like, subscribe, Tunnel Vision Podcast, anywhere you can find us. You can find us on any platform that you can find podcasts on. That's YouTube, Google Play, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You name it, we got it. Go get it. So until next time, we out of here.
Peace.
Yes, sir.